Hi, how's everybody doing? Whoa! It is time for the DLC for Home Safety Hotline. What's the name of the DLC? I remember it's like seasonal. Seasonal worker. Seasonal worker. I was like, I know it's sort of holiday. It's a holiday sort of DLC. But yes. Boy, oh boy, I am excited to get back into this game. I really enjoyed it when I played it. When did I play this? Not super long ago. Last played, July 24th. I guess a little bit longer ago than I anticipated. That is technically 4 months, right? Or I guess a little less than 4 months, because it's the 10th now or whatever. But still, this game, I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited that there's more of it that I can play. But yeah, boy oh boy. In case you haven't seen it before, this game is, you are a office worker, I guess office, where you take calls from various people who are having, like, pest problems, who are having some problems in the home. And you give them advice. You diagnose the issue. And those things can be anything from normal things like black mold or a broken pipe to stuff like weird little goblins, or, you know, there could be some spooky monsters causing trouble. So hope there's not a new unemployment screen. The unemployment screen in this game is fucking awesome. The only, like, if they change the unemployment screen in this game, I hope the only difference is, like, there's, like, a snow filter on it. There's, like, a, like, the same whoa, I just heard a dog bark. Like, there's the same thing, it's the exact same thing, but it's just, there's just snow falling around. This game is so good. I don't know if you guys can hear the dog screams on my mic or not, but me and my roommates are like dog sitting a little guy. We can? Great. So there's a little guy down there. You're hearing two of him? Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you, but whatever. There's just a little guy down there, and he does like to scream on occasion. But though most of the time he is chill, so hopefully that won't be a reoccurring problem. I doubt it, he's just a little guy. He is mashed potato? Yes, he very much is. There's types of dogs that just look like mashed potatoes. He's one of those. But yeah, I almost started talking as if I was doing an outro. That's not how this works. I've only been live for 5 minutes? Yes, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So, you know. Oh boy. I have not yet pulled up the game. I was busy. I was typing things, but yeah. I don't think this game will take up the full stream. I don't have really plans for after it. I'll figure that out. Because I believe the original game, the entire original game, welcome back from the ads, everybody. The entire original game took up about one stream itself. So I believe this DLC will not take up an entire one. I mean, can I see the file size on this bad boy? Well, it says it's a 4-day storyline. Allegedly, according to this. That's fun. And then the original game, how long was the original game? Was it 5 days or was there more? Just fail a few times, it'll be fine. Yeah. This game is good and nice, and I like it, and I really recommend it. And yeah, if you haven't seen, it was 5 plus the final day gauntlet. That's what I thought. I was like, was that on another day or was that day 5? I didn't remember. I won't spoil it for you. I really do recommend you either getting this game yourself or going back and watching my original playthrough. The VODs. If we, I gotta plug. I'm sorry, I'm obligated to. I'm sorry, I'm a streamer. I'm sorry. Oh boy. That's what those exclamation points in my title mean. I know that's pretty basic Twitch stuff, but I also know that sometimes people don't know. You can summon those links. And if you don't want to do that in chat, they're directly below me if you just scroll down on my little face. But yeah! Boy oh boy. I love this silly little game, and I'm excited to enter it again. I'm going to have to remember the previous, what were they called? I'm thinking pests, but I don't know if, not home invasions, like, they have a term for everything that, like, can go wrong in a home. You know? I'm gonna need to remember the, ones from the previous ones. Hopefully, my own memory will serve me well. But, who's to say? Who's to say? The game will probably remind me, yeah. I don't know if the, holiday ones are only holiday. Doubt I'll be getting a hob quiz. I remember the hobs. The hobs, live around and they clean things. Except for the, fissure it was something like a fissure hob. But, yeah. Or fracture hob? It might be fracture hob. I think it's fracture hob. I remember it began with an F, and it, like, causes cracks and stuff. And there's the toilet hob that lives in a toilet. There's the pipe hob that lives in a pipe. And the pipe hob is stinky. There's the... there's the desk hob. And there's the normal hob. And there might be one or two more hobs, but I don't remember. Damn gamer, I'm good. I know, I'm good at my job. There's the lamp sprite. There's the soap sprite. I remember various things. What about Calvin and Hobbes? That's a tiger. That's a tiger. And he's big, and he's the reasonable one, but he's still silly. That's what I remember. I had a huge book of Calvin and Hobbes comics as a kid. As a kid, I think like that was middle school. Maybe even high school, actually. I don't remember. I feel like it was I was a weird age, because when I got that book that was just like every Calvin and Hobbes comic, where I was just like, I'm not young enough to be like super into this, and I'm not old enough to really appreciate it, so this is just a weird age for me to get this, but I'll read them all because I have nothing else to do. I would love it if that bitch were in this game. The casual calling of Hob from Calvin and Hobbes. Calling of Hobbes from Calvin and Hobbes, just that bitch. Feels rude. Like, if you were calling Calvin that bitch, yeah. Yeah. But Hobbes? Hobbes has an air of dignity that, no. I won't stand for this Hobbes slander. Calvin? That guy's silly. That guy's a little shit. That guy's a little shit, and I respect him for it. I love his little antics, you know? I love his little antics, and I admire his snowman skills. I admire his snowman making skills. There might be snowmen in this game, in this DLC. I know it's winter snowy. Yes, there was like a snowman in the DLC promotional images. I was like, do I remember that? That guy sort of looks like a snowman. He's probably meant to be a snowman adjacent guy. But I do feel like I remember a lot of the original monsters from this. I remember, shoot, I forget. I think they were the trolls. Were they the trolls? There was the guys that inflate themselves. They were, that sound like a whoopee cushion, it said. There's the, I said a couple of the sprites. There's the gnomes. There's the travel gnome and the garbage gnome. There's the guys in the attic that are all dusty. I remember a lot of the silly little guys. I remember bed teeth. I remember a lot of them, and that is not normal for me when it comes to silly little things, but sometimes if something makes a good impression, I love good world building, and this game is mostly just good world building. So I'm, you know, this game is a bunch of good world building, and a bunch of like, hey, wouldn't it be fucked up if this little guy was there? And I'd be like, hell yeah. That guy's weird. I love this little freak. It's like the same thing as like reading about a weird animal to me. It's the same thing as like reading about a weird animal. There's a lot of good weird animals. Can I tell you guys about a fucked up frog? I've told, I think, my mods about this frog a few times, but I always go back to this frog because it's so fucked up. So it's called the hairy frog, cause it has hair, like on its legs, on its back legs. It has protrusions that either are hair or look like hair. I haven't looked into it in a while, but it's also called the Wolverine frog because it can break its own fingers and stick the bone out of its skin and then use those to attack. You know, like Wolverine X-Men, the claws coming out of his skin that are bone. That frog can do that. And like it's not like a cat where like the claws come out and can retract. They can't retract. They break their fingers to do that. They're fucked up little weirdos. Why were they made? Who cooked that guy up? Who decided this was a good idea? Evolution is crazy. Who along the genetic train was like, this is perfect. This is what we need to survive. Can you believe this shit? Can you believe this shit? That guy's just weird, and I respect him. On the Wikipedia page, an entirely unrelated frog found out how to do bone claws on their thumb. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, those guys are just weird. There's a lot of weird frogs I've found. I like them. I like weird animals. You guys know about pikas? P-I-K-A, pika? When I talk about the frog, it reminds you of the purple frog. I'm so glad I could teach you about the purple frog. Purple frog is probably one of the ugliest frogs in the world, and they're so stupid looking. There's also, let me double check that they're called this. Am I thinking of the right guy? Yeah, there's also turtle frogs. If you look up turtle frog, those are right up there with purple frogs, in my opinion. Of just being a fucked up weirdo. Oh boy. There's also pumpkin toadlets, which are the smallest frog ever. They are incredibly tiny. Oh yeah, the Suriname toad, the frog that gives birth out of its back. They are like super flat. They are like paper thin little freaks. And then they shoot out, and they give birth to froglets, not tadpoles. So they're just like fully formed frogs going meow. Am I confusing Suriname toad with a second frog? Let me just double check. Yeah. They are still the really flat guys, and they are the, yeah. I don't know why they do that. I don't know who decided to do that. Yeah, there's pumpkin toadlets, which are so tiny that when they jump, they literally cannot land. They can't land correctly. You know how, humans, and like, I guess most animals, I don't know much about my own biology, I don't care to learn, but you guys know, what are they called? They're like inner ear canal? It's something canal. Where like, that's how you are balanced, that's how you keep balance, is like with your ears. The ear canal? No, there's another term. Semicircular canals? Something like that. Those are too small in them, so like every time they jump, they literally lose their balance so incredibly that they just flop over. Yeah. They're so silly. There was the frog that gave birth out of its mouth, but that guy's extinct now, and I'm forever sad that we lost that little guy. There's a bunch of weird guys there. Rain frogs are my personal favorite. Those ones are just weird looking. They're the really round frogs. If you've ever seen that video of like, that is the sonorous war cry of a very angry frog. That's a rain frog, where they're going. That's what they sound like. Yeah, those little weirdos. And a fun fact about them is if you ever look at them, you can tell that they have really defined butts. And that's because they burrow in the ground, but they burrow butt first. So they just wiggle backwards into the dirt. Yeah. They just... Nature is beautiful. I was gonna talk about pikas. They're little mammals. They're little mammals. They tend to live like on mountains and stuff, and they're very small. I'm gesturing with my hands. You can't see that. They're just little guys, and they like get into wars. That's one of my favorite facts about pikas, is they get into wars with other pikas. Like, I don't know what a group of pikas is called. I'll just call it, like, I don't know, a clan of pikas. They get into wars with other clans. You know, they do a bunch of weird shit. I love weird animal facts, and that's what this game is to me. If you guys have ever seen the show Heaven's Design Team, it's very good. I recommend it. If you guys remember those memes of like they're like Twitter posts or whatever of like, oh, God must have been drunk when he made this animal, or like, you know, like giving design notes to an angel of just like, make it fucking weird. It's like basically, the show is basically just that. And you get to learn a lot of cool animal facts. You get to learn this like, oh, like that's why they're like that. That's why elephants have big ears. That's why, penguins have really long legs. In case you didn't know that, penguins have really long legs. You know? I knew this before the show, but just thinking about animal facts that were on it, the owls' faces are ears. Owls' faces are made to capture sound and funnel it to their ears. So it's just like a big old ear. And also their actual like ear holes are different. They're at different heights on their head to help them locate their prey easier. They can figure them out. I like owls and I like frogs. You can learn this about me. There's two kinds of frogs. There's Shrigidae and Titanidae. The Strigs, those are the true owls, and the Titos tend to be like, you know, like the barn owls, your, you know, types like that have like that heart-shaped face. Owls are top-tier birds, yeah. And they're stupid. People think that they're smart, but they're just as dumb as any other bird. Probably dumber. You know what, like, fucking, you know, like parrots and stuff, those guys are smart. Those guys are smart. African greys, those bitches smart. Crows, corvids rather, just in general, those guys are smart. Owls, no. Those guys are a normal bird intelligence. People think that they're smart because of Athena. Like, they got associated with the god of wisdom once, and they've been living off of that high ever since. Boy, oh boy. Or I guess, I don't remember, is Athena god of wisdom period, or just specifically god of wisdom in regards to battle? I don't remember if she was both or only one, or I remember she was sort of war-aligned. I don't know. I like Greek mythology, but I haven't done much into Athena recently. I've been doing more silly ones. I've been looking into sillier ones. I like silly things, in case you didn't know that about me. Look at me and can you believe that I like silly things? I know, I'm a very serious appearing individual. I'm in front of this horror background. I'm the most serious. I'm the serious guy. Bill Nye the serious guy. That's me. Yeah. With Sans in the background, I'm incredibly serious. I wear a little suit, and I file my taxes, and I have credit card. That's a lie. I couldn't think of anything that serious people did, and I panicked, and I said I have credit card. Boy oh boy, I'm the most serious individual on the planet, and nobody will ever beat me in the world. Oh, Mac, that's me. Folks are too silly, their credit cards taken away, yeah. Yeah. I just have my ID, and that's all my cards. I've shown it off before. I'll pull it up again. I haven't shown it in a bit. Where's my ID? Where's my fucking... Oh god, okay, we're good. The me. This is all I have. See, there's nothing about being silly on here. If I were silly, that would be on here. You know? If I were silly, it would be on my card. But I'm not silly. I am serious. It doesn't say that I'm serious on my card either. But... jury's still out on whether I'm silly or serious. The world may never know. The world may never know. So... whether I'm silly or serious, I have a job to do. And that job... Why was your ID card taken on a camera covered in Vaseline? I don't know. I need to get the image updated. It sucks. I really need to get this updated. Need to get a better photo. But yes, I need to do my job working as a home safety hotline correspondent. I need to be good at job. It's video game time, boy. Welcome to video game chat. Hell yeah. Okay, I feel like it's loading in right now. Give it a second, chat. It'll pop up on the screen at some point. It'll do it. Okay, there we are. We're good. Video games! Yay! Okay, good. I am still back at, you know, back here. Back. What are my options? I was achievement hunting. Let me turn those off. Okay, we still have dyslexia font on. This is what I want to do at the top of stream real quick. Fair and valid, yeah. In case anybody has any of these fears, I have all of these ones. These are not filtered. Spiders are filtered though, but just know that these may appear. I'm so zoomed in. I'm so zoomed in. Give me a second. I realize immediately I'm so zoomed in. Why am I so zoomed in? Oh no, I clicked the wrong button. I don't need to load up my stream deck. Wondering if that was normal or not? No. I think I had to do that for Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know why I said that like that. There we are. That's normal. But yeah, those are the fears that you know, you might get weirded out by. But there we are. We're gaming. Ooh, they have a Discord. And there's the art book that you unlock after you beat it. Isn't that shit cool? Yeah, here's the entry browser. What was it Trolls? I was right that those were the inflatable guys. Okay. That's all I needed. I guess I can quickly double check here. Animation are like, yeah, non-living things that are now living. Attic Gnome I already said. I remember autumn vines were just weird vines that make people dizzy, like they're on drugs. Bed hag is a weird witch lady under a thing who is sleep paralysis. Bed teeth make you itchy. Black mold is real. Boggart is a hob turned big and evil spooky guy here. Causes a lot of problems. Yeah, I remember these guys. Dorcha, was Dorcha the dog? No, Dorcha is the guy who pursues. Dreamweaver was the spider. Let's see here. Dorcha is the guy who pursues. Fracture Hob. The Horde was the pile of trash. Yes. Da-da-da. Anything else that I don't really... Puka was the dog. Puka was the dog. I remembered the last syllable. Was Seedling... Okay, I didn't remember Seedling. Okay. I remembered Spriggan. Da-da-da. Yeah, these guys I all remember. Warlock Remnant? That was the mirror. Or not necessarily a mirror, just a weird thing. Got it. I remembered everything else. So, seasonal worker. Ooh! It is snowing! Here we go, gamers. Let's get into it. Rebecca? Username Rebecca. I don't remember what my name was before. Mailbox? Was Rebecca... Who was my supervisor? Rebecca. All of us here at Home Safety Hotline are ever grateful for your annual service during one of our busiest and most vital work weeks. While we only get to experience your talents for 1 week every year, we just want you to know you are highly valued here and an important member of the Home Safety Hotline family. Best of luck this year, Rebecca. We're all counting on you. Rodney. Rebecca! Dog! I heard you were back in the office today! You aren't gonna forget about coming to say hi to your best pal Rodney from IT, are you? I know you wouldn't dare forget. Remember, I got serious dirt on you, dog. Some of us actually remember last year's Christmas party. XD! Anyway, glad to have you back. See you around! HSH Observatory. Daily Twilight Report. November 22nd, 1996. Phenomena first sighted in Nunavut at approximately 4 a.m. Whoa. Estimated proximity is around 300,000 miles, or that many kilometers. Current risk profile low to moderate. You got some Aurora Borealis? This is a twilight, quote-unquote twilight phenomena sighting. Ah, intriguing. Is it the vampire movie book? Or is it the character from My Little Pony? It does appear, one could argue that this is Sparkle. Though then again, that does apply to both. We will find out whether that is a horse or not. I believe in us. Oh. Gaming, gaming, gaming. 3 days until Christmas. Oh boy. Cheer levels! Five days until the party. Cheer levels. Clocking in. Here we are. To my office job. New things, antler growths. Woo! Family of fungi known for growing in tall... Cheerful. Okay, Carol's my supervisor.
Carol. It is good to have you back in our employ, Rebecca. Thou art a lifesaver every season, and thy yearly return is appreciated as always.
Okay.
I, of course, have no need to tell you how things work here, but I will remind you that we are hosting our annual office Christmas party again the day after Christmas. It would please me to see you there. We're all counting on you, Rebecca.
Interesting. So it seems Carol isn't exactly pretending to be normal. She's speaking in her thys and thous, you know? And she's got all the twigs in her hair. But then again, there is still, you know, the necklace that keeps her form hidden. I hope you guys were fine with spoilers for your main game. But, yeah. So Rebecca probably knows it all. Rebecca knows Carol is Carol. It's fine and normal. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. So, it is... I don't know if I am a junior supervisor. I assume something along that. Something along those lines. I worked hard for that promotion. Okay? But hell yeah. Annual Christmas office party again. The day after Christmas. Just having it again. Which is intriguing. Oh, probably again like this year. I thought that meant... I thought they meant like... having it multiple times in like the same week. But having it again... like this year we have... Okay, that's probably what she meant. Otherwise... But yeah, it is interesting that they celebrate Christmas. Tall antler-like arrangements most often seen growing... I'm trying to read.
Can you send over an electrician? Our lights keep flickering off, and we're trying to get our Christmas tree ready for when our folks arrive.
Gerald. Okay, your lights are flickering.
Please hold.
Please hold. Growing on decomposing humans or mammals. Sufficiently large growths can often induce motor movement in their hosts. Yeah, okay, so they can move around. Not dangerous on their own. Hazardous, grabbing, biting. Yeah, burn remains. Bury them at least 6 feet beneath the soil. Avalanches. I think we all know what avalanches are. This is one of the normal things. So I'm not gonna super worry about that. There we are. Clock. Or cloak, I don't know. Large circular stone formations known to appear around homes during the winter. Homeowners with clock often... I failed a day one call because I refused to read about cockroaches. Shh. Often report clear skies, a feeling of instability, and sinking. I didn't fail... Oh, failed a day one call. Okay, I was like, I didn't get fired day one. Highly hazardous. Damaging foundation. Dwarves? Oh. Oh. Small rock-like creatures known for creating and living in underground burrows, sometimes extending their territory into human homes. Homeowners with dwarf infestations often report increased heat in their home, clattering or banging sounds, and finding rubble or holes in basements or cellars. Harmless, diet of insects, soil, and rocks. Burrowing can cause foundational and structural problems. Elves. Humanoid creatures with pointed ears that often inhabit large-scale human social gatherings under the guise of being forgotten friends, family, or acquaintances. Homeowners who have made direct contact with elves often report headaches, nausea, or lightheadedness. Lower the immune response of humans they come in direct contact with, leading to illness and long-term consequences, potentially fatal. Okay. False carolers. This is what I thought might be a snowman, but no. Flocks of feathered humanoid creatures draped in many layers of clothing that are known for their pleasant singing vocalizations and for approaching entrances of homes after dark. Homeowners afflicted often report sounds of singing, missing neighbors, and large feathers. Pose a direct threat to humans and animals, carry away anything that comes close enough to them to feed their young. If they're suspected, then everybody should stay locked in their home. Forgotten boggart. Roaming subspecies of boggart that are untethered from memory. Dwell in uninhabited outdoor locations like forests and mountains until they can find a new home with people who can see and talk about them. Humans that have attracted one report strange sightings and an obsession with discovery. Harmless to people unaware of them, but risk inhabiting homes of those with an interest in discovering them, and thereby increasing activities like flooding, fires, or electrical outages. That is a thing that I do remember about normal boggarts, is once there is one, you're not supposed to talk about it. Yeah, do not refer to an active boggart by name. If you become aware of it, simply vacate. Do not speak of it, and it will remain there. So that's what happens to them when they are abandoned. Mountain warlock. The Grink? Mountain warlocks are humanoid creatures resembling elderly human men. Known to lie dormant in high elevation domains until winter solstice. When they wake up, thunderous vocalizations can be heard from miles around. Often report echoes, rumbling, shaking, occasionally avalanches. Pose a direct mortal danger to humans, highly territorial, can cause severe damage to a foundation. New sprite, Pine Sprite, hey there little weirdo. Small green subspecies of sprite inhabiting pine trees. Rustling sounds and pine needles and sap in strange places. Harmless if left on their own, though it can turn to hazardous. Have been known to sometimes cause fires or electrical shortages when electrical devices such as lights are introduced to their homes. This is definitely something to think about, but I could also, think about something normal. Pasta water, yes. Lee, what's the white nose thing that bats can get? This is like that. Seasonal illness characterized by primary symptom of white nose syndrome. Okay, just white nose syndrome. Red berry-like growth emerging from a mammalian proboscis. Most commonly occurs in wild animals, but can be transferred to humans once the spores are released. While painful during growth stage, generally harmless to humans and animals alike, with proper resting care. Sinking foundation. There's a lot of things about humans' foundations. Humans' foundations? Buildings' foundations. This is also just a normal one. Yeah. Snow golems. That's a snowman, baby! Large humanoid mounds of snow that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners experiencing snow golem infestations commonly report wet floors, power outages, recently faulty or broken heaters, or strange snow formations outside the home. Can be hazardous. Target home heaters, especially hazardous during freezing weather. And direct contact of a snow golem while it's in pursuit of its target is also frequently fatal. Sugar wisps. Invisible subspecies of wisp known for its sweet plum-like aroma, visions of sugar plums, and its ability to influence the dreams and appetites of humans. Those afflicted often report craving for sweets, dreams of dancing orbs, and malnourishment. Can be quite hazardous to health due to their influence on diets. Sustained exposure can lead to severe medical problems ranging from tooth decay and diabetes to starvation. Time wisps. Subspecies of wisp appears as faint candle-like lights with a friendly visage. Temporarily displace objects and persons in time, most active at night. People who've experienced it often report a newfound gratitude for life, a desire to better themselves, or immense existential dread. Wait, is this the fucking... What's the movie? What's the Christmas movie about the guy who, like... Like, I know there's a Christmas Carol, but there's also the black and white movie. I feel like it's both of these. It's probably more so Christmas Carol, because it is a candle-like thing. It's a Wonderful Life. That might be it. If it is a candle, though. And that is the first ghost that Scrooge sees. Can result in intense anxiety or stress in those that have witnessed their fates to be. The Twilight. That's what I got the email about. Annual reoccurring phenomenon known for its diet of fear and suffering. Should it find sufficient satiation in these cravings during its time spent in our cosmic proximity, it will proceed to consume all things that dwell above and below the soil. Severe existential threat to all living things so long as it finds sufficient feeding material. Its hunger should avoid being sated at all costs. Alright. Lights. Okay, definitely not animation. Definitely not that. Okay, let's just go through here. Avalanches. I feel like he would have other problems. Gerald would have other problems other than complaining about that. Anything else that affects lights? Let me double check the clutch. I'm gonna call it the clutch. I don't know, that just, because otherwise it sounds like I'm talking about a timepiece. I don't know, the, etymology of this word. Yeah, that's just instability and sinking. None of these other guys tend to cause light problems. I'll double check the word. It's an Irish word? Okay, so it probably is clock. Or cloak. Claw? Claw. I was like, it's definitely not ch then. Claw. Da-da-da. Or clo. Was it claw? Claw or clo? Claw or clo? Claw? Okay. That's what I thought, but I was like, wait a minute, I forget what I said. Okay, it's not this one. I'll look at Lamp Sprite again, but I doubt it. Yeah, there's no burning smell. He specifically mentions a Christmas tree, and these are more lamps. do any of these other guys do? Lights. Not a lot of light-based things. Alright then. I'll tell you about this pine sprite. Where is it? There it is. There you go, Gerald. Hell yes. And now I sit and wait. Wood secretions were the pink things, right? Yeah, and they smell sweet. Yeah. They smell sweet to children. And to animals. Oops. What's up, what's up? This is Home Safety Hotline.
It's huge! I saw it scurry into the cupboard! Expect for more! Send someone over quickly!
That could be a lot of things. What was that noise it made?
It's huge! I saw it scurry into the cupboard! Expect for more! Send someone over quickly!
It made a little squeaky noise. Alright, have a good day, Clyde. Scurry into a cupboard. This is not a scurrying thing. I mean, it could be, but there would be other things mentioned. Cupboard is at least helpful. It could be a big mouse. I'm just gonna go through these. Not that, not that, not that. Could be a big bat. I don't know if you would describe that as scurrying. I think that would more so be flying. The noise we heard is also different than that. It's definitely not a bed hag. Why did I click on the bed hag? Not any of those. We can look at the hobs again. Did the hobs make a noise? They don't sound like that. They don't sound like that. Bats do not scurry, they plap plop with their wings. Or run like vampire bats do. Yeah. Do these guys make a different noise? That was a cute noise, let me hear it again. That little bit there. That little, I don't think that's the noise that we heard on here, though. I think this was higher. It's like a squeak. It's like a rodent squeak. Definitely not a Dorcha. Definitely not a Dorcha. Do these guys make a noise? That is similar, but there would be other things said. There would be other things said, I think. I'll put a little mental sticky note on that one. It's the closest so far, but these aren't our only options. Elves, no. Faefies, no. Faeflu, no. No, no, no. No, those aren't a cupboard guy. They would not be in the cupboard? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think these guys are in cupboards, but... I was curious about a noise, and definitely not. Frozen Pipes know this is a creature. Yeah, they don't make a noise. I was like, do they have a noise on here? If they do, I don't really want to listen to it, but I will make a note of it. I mean, this is possible. Let me make sure that it's a noise that a creature is making and not her making a weird noise.
It's huge! I saw it scurry into the cupboard!
Yeah, definitely.
Send
That is definitely a creature noise. Kobolds... no. Those aren't a scurry thing. Lamp sprite... that wouldn't be a cupboard. Laundry gnome... it's in the laundry. Could be a mouse. So far, mouse is the biggest... is the top of my list. So far, it's mouse. Not this guy. Not this guy. What was the night gnome? Those are the guys that watch? Yeah, they just watch. Not a pine sprite. Not a pipe hob. Not a puka. Could be a raccoon? Yeah, it's not a big dead body. And it's not that. Yeah, it's probably not that. Yeah, really all I'm getting here... all I'm getting here is mouse. Which was my first instinct, but I was like... I don't know, I didn't see in any of the ones that I clicked on anything specifically about, like, often found in cupboards. But also, if I'm wrong, I don't fail if it's just the one. I'm gonna say mouse. Gotta scroll all the way down to mouse. There we go, sending that info along. I'm doing a good job. Yes, yes. I am excellent at my work. Ooh. Interesting.
I think some kids are building some forts on our property. I'm looking at a bunch of big tall mounds outside our house, just coming from about every angle. I need someone to come and take these down for me. I do it myself, but I'm currently recovering from a back injury after slipping on something wet in my living room this morning.
Please hold.
Well, it could be a claw. It could also be one of them snowfields. No, these are stone. Yeah, these are stone. So, what were the, snow golems? Commonly report wet floors. I was thinking, because they are snow. Like, I was like, I remember they're talking about, like, snow, like, closer to the house. But yeah, definitely. Like, building forts on my property. Big, tall mounds outside our house. Large humanoid mounds of snow. Yeah. Slipping on something wet in my living room. Wet floors. Where was that? Yeah, wet floors. This seems pretty open and shut case to me. Pretty... I have to scroll all the... Okay, can I grab that? Yes, I can. Bedoop. Success. I'm a gamer. I am very good at my job. Didn't you know? Hello, hello! Helm Safety Hotline.
The wild man is real. I've seen him. I've
What?
seen him. I know you people know about things like this. I know what you really do. I have photos. We can get these out in front of the public. The people need to know. Please, help me get this out to the world before it's too late. I know he's been tracking me.
Okay, I have 3 immediate guesses in my mind. This man lives in a bunker. I just want to double check. It's like, this is either... I doubt it's Dorcha. It could be Dorcha because tracking. It could be Forgotten Boggart because the way it was talking about people who've seen him made it sound like conspiracy theorists. And then, shit, what was my third guess? Let me reread this. My third guess was the, it's definitely not. I was gonna say the Mountain Warlock or whatever, but actually rereading that, it's definitely not.
Please hold.
I just want to double check Dorcha, and I want to double check Forgotten Boggart. Da-da-da. It's like... I know he's been tracking me. Sensation of being followed or pursued. But let me look at the... Forgotten Boggart. Homeowners that have attracted one often reported strange sightings and an obsession with discovery. I would say this borders on obsession. Chester reminds me of, I don't know if you do you guys, I forget what they were called. I think they had silly names every time. The prank callers in the main game. I love those silly little freaks. I don't know if I'm gonna get those silly little freaks again. Yeah, this guy's forced into the conspiracy theorist lifestyle a little bit here. This guy's a little... you know? And I think that leans more towards the Forgotten Boggart than the Dorcha. Last prank guy did get moused, yeah. But like, there could be another one. I think I get to submit this one and then I pause the game for the ads because those are about to happen soon. Interesting. Oh. My cheer. Why didn't I have a cookie there? I guess we'll get this call first. Carl!
Please help. Can't move. Too weak. Need more. Need more.
More what?
Please hold.
Please hold. My cheer? I don't know if that means that I got one of them wrong. I might have gotten one of them wrong. Alright, but ads are in about 30 seconds here, so I'm gonna go ahead and treat this like an ad break. I won't be thinking about what he said to me. I won't discuss or plan or anything. I'm just going to be chill. So if anybody needs to go to the bathroom or go grab a snack, anything like that, now's the perfect time. You guys are gonna have a slightly over 3 minutes because I'm starting this slightly before the 3 minutes of ads start. So if anybody needs to go do that, if anybody needs to save any files you're working on, if you're playing a video game or you're working on some art or you're doing a thing for a job and you have a file that you can save, go ahead and do that. You know, have you taken your meds today? You should, if you need to. Oh boy. Is your cheer meter at 100%? Make sure it is. You should do that, you know? You should, make sure your personal cheer meter is great. Now, in the previous games, I will say, your cheer meter it's nuts. I will say in the previous games, plural, the previous levels in the main game, whenever I did one wrong, I would get a follow-up call by that person. So I haven't gotten any of those yet, though I wonder if, like, maybe this is harder and I don't get a follow-up call, or if the cheer could be entirely unrelated. But I do believe that the, I think in the main game I had a bar like that as well, didn't I? Of, like, my workplace performance. But this is my cheer. So I don't know if I got one of them wrong or not. I guess we'll find out as we just progress. But yeah! I'm glad to be back in this game. I liked it a lot. It's a good, silly time. I love weird creatures. I love weird creatures. You know? They're always fun to, like, think about. I like making them, I like reading about other people's ones, I like thinking about this kind of stuff. I guess I don't really like making them. I like making other things, and then this is like an aspect of making stuff that I don't often think about, so I like looking at how other people do it. You know, I'm more so character-based, and these are like creatures. And I'm like, whoa, creatures, those are cool. You know? Creature time. Love learning about those silly little guys. You know? Yeah. Oh boy, we have a minute left of ads. So yeah, if any of you needed to go grab a snack and you didn't, you still have a minute of doing that. You still have a chance. You still have a chance. Dance, fucker, dance. Yes, this time you have a chance. Oh man. Creeper. Aw man. So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. That's my favorite Christmas carol. And this is our Christmas adjacent Carl. Because it's sort of Christmassy. Who knows? You just watching an interview with Sparkles? I assume, the one on Anthony Padilla's channel, the, Assumptions video? I haven't seen it myself, but I did see the thumbnail in my, sub feed. Yeah? Yeah. It was him, Amesy, and Jack, right? Manifold? Oh, ads should be over. Da-da-da. Please help. Can't move. Too weak. Need more. Need more. Okay. No, 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 no. What specifically is black mold? I doubt it, but yeah, this would be more so breathing based. No, 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 no. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. What do elves do? Didn't the plum fairies cause cravings? Ooh. Noted. I will definitely check on them. Headaches, nausea, lightheadedness. Lower immune response. I need more immune responses. I need more white blood cells. Faith Feast? To appear near eating areas. Yeah, we saw one of these last time. And it was a bunch of gunk, right? I don't think you would want more of it. And this definitely doesn't make you be like, I want more stuff. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Imagine if this was house fires. Imagine. No, no, no. Memory wisp? Eh. No, 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 no. Gnome. No, no. No. No, no. What did this do? It's just painful. Okay, it doesn't make you, like, crave anything or need anything. No, no. Sugar wisps. Intense craving for sweets. Malnourishment. Can lead to starvation, yeah, so too weak. No, no, no. No, no. No, no. Yeah, this is the only one that works. Like, it doesn't feel perfect to me, but it's the only one I can think of that... What's the, is it the Sherlock Holmes? Is it Sherlock Holmes who said the quote of, like... Or was it Spock? Who said the thing about, like, whenever you eliminate all of the impossibilities, whatever remains must be true? Some fictional character said that. And it's a smart fictional character. And whoever said that, I trust them. It's somebody along those lines. Sherlock? Okay. I was like, as I said it, I was like, I think it's Sherlock. But if I fuck up and it's not Sherlock and it was Spock, I will feel like an idiot. I don't know where Spock showed up in my mind. I just saw an image of Leonard Nimoy appear into my brain. Like a JPEG of him. Sugar wisps. I had to take a moment to make sure I was clicking the right one. My cheer's still good? I'm still feeling cheerful and cheery. And cheerlightful. Hello, hello, hello! Home Safety Hotline! Uh-oh.
Why'd you send this to me? Are you trying to hide the truth? If you won't help me, I'll find someone else. Is that burning? Oh my god, he found me. He's here. He's here!
Did I click the right one for him? Because, like, after this call, I feel more confident that it was the, forgotten boggart. Did I misclick and submit a different one? Oh, whoops. Well, I'm right in my soul, and that's what matters. I'm right in my soul. I may not be right in the video game, but we all know. We all know. There's no achievements for the DLC, so I'm not worried about getting it perfect. Hello, hello, hello. Home Safety Hotline. How can I help ya? You doing good?
Yeah.
Tony.
So, there's strange noises coming from our basement.
Okay.
I don't know what's down there, but I can hear it scurrying around and
Scurrying.
making little scratching noises at night.
Scratching.
I don't dare go down myself, but my wife said she found little round pellets or something down there.
Okay, so a poopy? It's scurry, it's scratch, it poopy.
Please hold.
That's good information. A lot of our beasts don't do poopy. Like animation? Those guys don't do any of that. See your attic? That's the attic, not the basement. Bat. It doesn't say around, but that is scratching. Definitely on the list. Who poopy? This is probably a normal one. I don't think any of the weird ones have described droppings. I'll double check the hobs though. Like, no, and it's not gonna be a desk. Do the dwarves have any kind of droppings? There are rubble. They do have rubble. But it says clattering or banging, not scratching. Da da da. Something scratching. One second here. Didn't there used to be ants? Did they get rid of the ants? Because I remember the ants had a scratching thing listed. Do kobolds? No. Definitely would be reporting something else. I mean, it could be mice again. Small round. It's mice all the way down. Everything is mice. Ba-ba-ba. It's mice every time. Raccoon? Well, these guys don't have droppings listed. Yeah, I think it's... I mean, it's either mice or bats. And it's like, it says scratching and little round pellets. This one says round, and then the bats had scratching. I mean, personally, I find it funny if it's mice every time. It might be a bat again, or not again, but if we have 2 mice in one day, this is going to be hilarious. Because I would have gotten a call by now. It's like I would have gotten a call by now if the first mouse was wrong. So there we are. Rebecca! Alright, mailbox. Rodney, check this out. Dude, did you see this yet? Everybody keeps forwarding this to me. I can't tell if they're taking it seriously or not, but either way it's hilarious. Thought you'd get a kick out of it. God damn it, why are you sending me fucking... Why are you sending me this fucking... On this day, December 23rd, 25-year-old Alice Prairie fell into a lake and drowned while ice skating. If you don't forward this to 5 other people by tonight, you will drown in the next lake you visit. Rodney, why are you sending me fucking chain mail? Bats who pellet aren't round? I'm gonna be honest, I nearly googled what bat poop looks like. But I was like, I don't care enough about my accuracy to look that up. You can ask me. Yeah. You're the bat guy? It's like Batman, but you're more casual about it. Phenomena in Manitoba recorded at approximately 12. Estimated proximity is around 100,000 miles, or that many kilometers. Risk moderate. We don't want them to get eaten. We don't want them to eat. We want them to stay hungry. 2 days till Christmas. Oh, my cheer stays with me. My cheer doesn't reset. That's fun. I feel like I'm good enough at this game that it don't matter. Do we have any new? Not yet, but after my supervisor calls me, I might... Hello, is this my supervisor, Carol?
Greetings, Rebecca. It is Carol again. There have been reports of some new activity, so we have gone ahead and made some new information available to thee. I pray things are going well thus far. Thou knowest as well as I what is at stake. I do hope to see thee soon, Rebecca.
Ooh, it's probably a thing, like, if people... Yeah, because it was like, it feeds off of fear. So I need to make sure people stay not afraid, or else the Twilight will consume everything above and beneath the soil. Alright, what new stuff do we got? Frost wisps. Subspecies of wisp that commonly take on the appearance of... Hello, Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you?
I need someone to come fix our windows. I fear there's a terrible draft coming in, and I wouldn't want anyone at my second family gathering to catch a cold. I'm hosting at least 20 additional family members, and I need this place locked tight for their sakes.
Are you?
I've already caught something dreadful during our last hosted function, and I don't intend for it to happen again.
Well, I'm gonna put you on hold, and we will deal with that problem after I've read about a whole lot of stuff.
Please hold.
Subspecies that commonly take on the appearance of semi-transparent crystallized orbs. Homeowners suffering often report shivering, chill in the air and otherwise warm places, and sudden lingering on their thought of own mortality. Harmless to most in their vicinity as long as they keep their distance, but direct contact can lead to hazardous effects such as frostbite. Hans? I love Hans. Hi. Human-shaped husk of cloth, rags, and straw known for sneaking into homes and domains of the affluent, wealthy, and fortunate. Homes occupied by Hans commonly suffer symptoms such as the appearance of strange markings, faint sounds of rustling, or occupants suddenly behaving abnormally. While Hans does not directly harm those he crosses paths with, Hans can negatively impact the lives of homeowners should he complete the process of occupation. Occupied human adults may commit acts they do not condone, including more hazardous behaviors such as murder, debauchery, and arson. This guy is awesome. This guy's awesome. Hans just shows up to rich people and is like, I'm gonna make you do fucked up shit. Lucy? Lucy? Semi-solid humanoid creature, vaguely resembling a pale human woman, known for slipping inside homes during hailstorms. People often report slimy, semi-transparent substance near openings such as doors and windows, yada yada. Can be hazardous, known to steal the warmth of warm-blooded mammals, often leaving behind their crumbled, frozen remains. That sucks. The mare. That is just a horse. Oh wait! Oh, it's the what's the Christmas horse? The Christmas skeleton horse. What's her name? You give her booze, I think? I can't remember her name. Yeah! Yeah, Mary Lloyd. That sounds right. That sounds right. Let me look at her again. I think, is she a girl? She is to me. No, it's something similar to that. Your autocorrect might have gotten you horse. I could not type horse. Marilud. It's spelled different. Marilud. But it might be pronounced like that. That might be the, Anglicization? How do you, what's the word that I'm looking for? That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. Yeah. I like her. Is she a her? Does this... Yeah, Anglicanized, but it's pronounced the same. She, her? Yeah! I was like, that sounds right to me, but that doesn't look right to me, and then I googled it. Lucy? It's Lucy, got it. Or Lucy? Lucy. I think it's Lucy. Okay. I'm gonna say it like that anyway. Skeletal, horse-like humanoid draped in a variety of tinsels and fabrics. Distinct song-like screeching, tendency to approach the entrances of homes after dark. Report sounds like wailing, screeching, singing. Poses little danger. Consumes a lot of food and beverages if invited inside. Do not disrupt while feasting. Ogress. Large 8 to 10 foot 8 to 10 foot cave-dwelling creatures, typically only active at high elevations during winter. Don't typically expect it experience it directly, but see consequences of presence, such as Yulemen or Yule cats. Rarely will visit home if they fail to acquire their targets through other means, but this can cause a lot of damage to the home because they're so huge. And we got them. Okay. Winter fur. Contagious seasonal virus causes rapid growth of white. I was about to wonder, is this like Santa's beard? Of white hair-like follicles crossed an infected individual's face, body, and eyes. Full coverage is expected to occur within the first 48 hours. Commonly found in mammals and is contracted through direct contact with the infected. Blindness caused by it can create more hazardous conditions and reduce quality of life. Known to attack other dangerous pests such as ticks and fleas. Yule cat. Ooh! Large feline-like creature known for prowling populated high-elevation areas during winter. Primarily feed on textiles and fabrics. People experiencing often report hissing, growling, large paw prints, and missing clothes or neighbors. Diet can prove hazardous to clothed homeowners if caught in their path, and due to size and speed, most humans will not survive at these sorts of encounters. Their strength also allows them to easily break into homes in search of food if hungry, damaging doors and windows in the process. Yule goat. Aw, I was hoping it would be the, I've never heard it pronounced out loud, and I'm not gonna say it yet. You know is it Swedish? It's somewhere Nordic, I think. What's the goat that gets burned down a lot? I've never heard it pronounced out loud. It begins with a G. I don't know how to spell it. It's like... It begins in like Ken? Glavenbakken? Or Glavenbakken? Glavenbakken? English, there's so many ways we can pronounce vowels. Goat-shaped apparitions that can sometimes occur on home during winter. Strange coincidences, sighting shapes of goats throughout the house. Imagine sounds of bleeding. Not directly harmful, but can cause paranoia or sleep deprivation, and sometimes lead to accidents like fires. Then Yulemen. Hi there, little guy. Hi there, you little freak. Subspecies of gnome. Tiny humanoids. Pointed craniums. Packs of 13 or more. Broken windows, stolen food, sounds of clattering or giggling, rarely missing pets or children. Harmless to adults. Safety hazard for pets that are small enough to eat, and human children who have attracted the attention of an ogress. Fixed windows, terrible draft, second family gathering, catching a cold. Okay, no. See, I feel like it immediately goes to elves, my mind. I don't know if this is the actual thing. But, you know, just there being family gatherings. This is probably unrelated, I'm just saying it out loud so I don't have to worry about it. And then lowered immune responses. Catching a cold. Right? Yeah, I've already caught something dreadful during our last hosted function. Hello, Haldo. Da-da-da. Often report those things. We're playing Home Safety Hotlines DLC. We gotta figure out what's wrong in Christine's home. Well, I mean, what's wrong is that her windows are... Or she fears there's a terrible draft coming in. We don't know if there actually is one. Do we have a fall vacation in America? It tends to be for Thanksgiving. There tends to be like a Thanksgiving vacation. Which is about like November-ish. I don't remember if November falls under fall or winter. But that tends to be it. Ah. Nice. Hell yeah. Love to have time off. That's the best. Love to just be able to chill. Yeah. Also known as a potato vacation? That is awesome. I love that. Christine, she doesn't say that there actually is a draft. Just that she fears there's a draft. So. Got to come home to pick the potatoes. Hell yeah. It's not because you become a potato during this vacation? Picking potatoes is interesting to your brain? Yeah, they're like in the dirt, right? Tubers. They're tubers. I'm a tuber, but a different kind. A VTuber. The V stands for victory. She might have made a draft of the complaint, so her fears are true. Yeah. Oh no. She's doing this. Christine is doing this to us. She's intentionally calling with something that I don't know. Ah. I know you didn't mean it in this way, Haldo, but the idea of just like being like becoming mashed potatoes in bed, I get you probably mean something along the lines of like, oh, because I'm like falling into bed, I'm being sleepy in there. But just like people saying in bed makes me think like, oh, like this is a sexual thing. But like the idea of that, of mashed potatoes, they're probably one of the least sexual foods I can imagine. And that I'm realizing that now. I don't often think about like a tier list of which foods are the most sexual. But mashed potatoes are definitely like at most like D tier. Maybe C tier if you try really hard. Diabetics need a whipped cream replacement. True, I guess it is mostly sweet things that I see people talking about. I don't know, it seems much too messy. That's one of those things that I hear about and I'm like, okay, that sounds like fun in theory, I guess. But like, oh god. That sounds like a nightmare. Like, if I like touch syrup with my hand, I'm going to feel bad for hours. Now, granted, I do have autism. And that does come with like a texture thing. But am I realizing this out loud as soon as I said syrup? Now I was like, oh god, touching that feels like torture. It's not the worst texture. The worst texture in the world is chalk. That's the worst texture in the world. The background music is, what's the name of the 12 day? Is it just called 12 Days of Christmas? Let's see here. It's not gonna be black mold. Not gonna be any of these. There is just common things like frozen pipes. Could be any of these. Okay, let me just go through these again. Just go through these again real quick. Good night, Haldo. It's not animations. I'm just gonna listen to this recording again.
I need someone to come fix our windows. I fear there's a terrible draft coming in, and I wouldn't want anyone at my second family gathering to catch a cold. I'm hosting at least 20 additional family members, and I need this place locked tight for their sakes. I've already caught something dreadful during our last hosted function, and I don't intend for it to happen again.
If I can't find something, I might just go with elves. Because it's like, it's not any of these. No. I think it is just elves. It could be. Let me just double check anything that like causes there to be cold stuff. But like, even just like hallucinations of cold stuff. Because I remember there being ones that like made people feel like it was cold, right? Let's see. Mare, definitely not. There'd be a whole lot of other problems. Snow golems. No, maybe, but no. There'd be other things. I mean, it is a big family thing. I mean, like, some people have that. I don't know if it's a red herring or if that's a real hint. I don't remember how much this game went into red herrings. I mean, didn't one of these have a thing where it was like, made you feel like it was cold, but even when it wasn't? I felt like I remembered that. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna go with elves, and if I'm wrong, I'll get a call. And whatever. I have a whole lot of cheer. I'm in the cheery mood. I don't remember how soon it was after I submitted it that I got fucked up last time, but I guess we'll find out. Charlie?
Oh, God, I'm dead. I'm dead and I'm only 33. Please say I can change this. Please say I can change it.
Oh, the Scrooge disease? The not memory wisp. What was the Scrooge McDuck bitch shit Scrooge not Nightmare Before Christmas, Christmas Carol? Who were they? Time wisps? Yeah, this is time wisp time. You got some time wisps happening to you. That's an obvious one. I like a good obvious one. I immediately get a bunch of negative cheer. I was incorrect immediately. Oh, there's also not the person who was like a person with like a mirror in front of their face. Who like stole people. And there's also not any of like the plants. It's not all of them. It's just some of them.
There's some kind of dying animal in our yard. Can you send someone out to put it out of its misery? It's been screaming like hell for the past hour, and I'm far too squeamish to go look at it or touch it myself. My son is only 10 years old, and he's very worried about the poor thing, so please hurry.
Interesting. Okay. It was making a noise in the background.
Please
And your son
hold.
is worried about it. Screaming. Not that. This has sounds of bleeding, but I could hear it in the background. And also, I assume it's going to be an entry that mentions children. So, like, sticky note on this one, probably not. No. Definitely not. Definitely not, definitely not, definitely not, probably not. Let me double check. Yeah, definitely not. No, no. Well, let me actually look. There's no, like, physical manifestation of this, right? Just in the sky? Yeah. Nothing about, like, noises or anything from y'all, right? Yeah, it's not like creature noises. Those are like rustling about noises. It's not gonna be a red nose. Could be a raccoon. But she said it sounded like screaming. Right? Yeah, it's been screaming like hell. And that's not really screaming. Pukas don't really do that. Ba-ba-ba. It could be this. Report the sounds of wailing, screeching, or singing. I'm hoping for an entry that mentions children. What were these ones? Those were the bubbles. I don't think these guys scream. Yeah, I think okay, the closest thing I can, the only one I remember saying anything about screaming noises is the mayor. And it may not mention children in this entry, but she does say some kind of dying animal, and it's skeletal. So, you know, it might, like, you know, she might think that it's dying when it just looks like that. Reanimations didn't mention screaming, right? Yeah. We are good, we're just waiting for the next call. Just chilling. Looking about. Hello, hello, hello. Home Safety Hotline. Holly.
I think Betty's cat is on the prowl. I need someone to come put that beast down. First, Betty doesn't show up to the PTA meeting this week, and now it seems her cat is on the loose again, leaving its disgusting feastfuls of feathers behind on neighbors' porches.
Holly. First of all, lot of seasonally appropriate names. Is this the last person's name Angela?
Please hold.
Like Angel? We're doing a lot of that. Second of all, it's not a cat. And even if it was, I have no entries discussing cats. I guess I have the one huge cat. But where are those fucking carolers? They begin with F, false carolers. The president of the HOA. Ugh. Damn, if you're a part of the fucking HOA, I'm not sending you the correct information because I don't want to deal with you. Isn't there large feathers appearing around neighborhood doorsteps? Betty doesn't show up to the PTA meeting. Missing neighbors. I got you. False carolers. That one I'm confident on. Look at those fingies. I love a good monster with weird fingies. Love that shit, you know? Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you? Rhonda.
I think there's some kind of mold problem in our house. I keep finding this nasty kind of thick slime residue near the air vents, and I think it's scaring the pets. Our poor cat hasn't wanted to come back inside yet, so I need this fixed as soon as possible.
I really like her voice. Okay, yeah. Thick slime near the air vents. Lucy? Ba-ba-ba. Semi-transparent substance near openings such as doors, windows, air ducts, and chimneys. Chimneys? Chimney, chimney, chimney. Yeah, it can be quite hazardous to humans or pets. Steals warmth of warm-blooded animals. Thick slime residue near the air vents. I'm thinking this is let's see. There we are. God forbid women do anything. That's her. The Lissy. God forbid women do anything. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help ya? Kim!
Oh my god, I think there's an avalanche outside! Our home is right below the mountain! Please send someone over before it's too late!
Well, this one seems pretty...
Please hold.
straightforward. Now, technically, this could be like a wizard. This could be that warlock, not wizard. But, you know. Because, like, those cause it. But I feel like, he didn't say there's also a wizard here. Now, granted, if I were, like, on the Titanic, and it was sinking, right? This is like a modern day Titanic. If I'm just like on a boat that's going down, and like I'm on one of the life rafts, and I'm like the only person with a working cell phone, and I manage to call the emergency services or whatever, and I'm like, there's a boat, our boat went down. I'm not gonna say, also, there's a person in this boat with me dressed as a wizard. I'm not gonna be worried about that. I'm not gonna think that the wizard had anything to do with it. I think I'm gonna say that happened. But I'm also going to say this is just straight up an avalanche. Oh. I thought you're just saying like first off and then we're gonna type out the next. Yeah. Home Safety Hotline, how's it going? Probably bad, but how can I help?
The doctors told me to call here.
The
I
doctors?
think I caught some kind of dog disease.
Some kinda?
My neighbor's freak dog sneezed on me or
Freak
something,
dog.
and now it's growing on me. I can feel it underneath my skin, this horrid little bump forming. It's hurting very badly. Please, can you tell me what to do?
I got you, friend.
Please hold.
I got you. I don't gotta scroll down there. I gotta scroll down here. Sammy the red-nosed human. Get your schnoz out of here. There we go. Doing good. Feeling sassy. That's a good image I want to look at while we wait. It's a good Hans. I like Hans. I'd hang out with Hans. And he would influence me to do weird things. Home Safety Hotline, what's happening?
Someone is coming into my home.
That could be many
Security
things.
cameras broke on me, so I can't see who it is. I can hear their shoes squeaking or something in the footage when they came in to steal my Santa outfit. Do you have some kind of policy compensating your customers for selling them faulty equipment?
They came in to steal your Santa outfit? Okay, squeaky?
Please hold.
Their shoes squeaking? Some squeaky noises? Squeaky. Who's squeaky and stealing and breaking in? Do the Yule men squeak? I wouldn't describe that as squeaking, personally. No. I mean, you did steal clothes, but I don't know. Oh my god, I would love that. The mouse uprising. God, I hope that's where this DLC is going. Oh. But, okay. This guy does steal clothing, but I don't think... Like, there's no squeaking in this. Did my model look weird there for a second? I accidentally started resting my hand in front of my face. I can't do that. Ba-ba-ba. But yeah, it definitely would have damaged stuff. No, no, no. What do you do again? No. Trolls do squeak. Shrill sounds of air escaping. Oh, they do steal clothing. Oh, I forgot that they stole clothing. Okay. Troll is high up on the list. I'm gonna check the other stuff first. Da-da-da. It's just a very determined raccoon. Ba-ba-ba. I don't think you stole clothing, right? Yeah, you have other priorities. Da-da-da. You don't steal clothing. I mean, you sort of become like a part of it. Yeah, no squeaking. It's not really what Hans's whole deal is. Da-da-da. Yeah, I think it's a troll. Squeaking, stealing clothing? Hazard, by the way, is the word I was trying to remember at the beginning of stream. %, accuracy. I'm good at my job. And it would be 100% yesterday, too, if I had clicked correctly. Oh boy. Mailbox. Rodney, heads up. I don't know if you've heard already, but the pest control department has been panicking, sending out vans all morning. I think something big might be going down. I know you have a lot on your plate already, so I figure I'd give you a heads up. Also, happy Christmas Eve. Hope you've been good this year. Rodney, I don't like you. I've gotten 3 emails from you and you make me uncomfortable, and I am intentionally not talking to you, Rodney. Rodney. Like, you aren't gonna forget about coming to say hi to your best pal, Rodney, from IT, are you? If I was somebody's friend, I would not address myself like that. If I was, like, friends with a coworker, I wouldn't call myself like, hey, you know, it's me, Mack, you know, from the IT department, you know? I would assume that they know who I am by the first name. Like, unless they have, like, 2 friends with the same name. And it's Rodney. That's not a super common name. Just like, I got serious dirt on you, dog. I don't... Like, I'm chill with just, like, this, like, casual stuff. I'm fine with, like, XD and dog. That all stuff I like. It's his other... Rodney's sending me fucking chainmail. How dare you? I don't trust this guy. The winky face? The winky face? I feel like he's trying to flirt with me and I don't want him to. Phenomena sighted across North Dakota at approximately 2 a.m. Estimated proximity around 50k miles. Within active feeding range. Cheer levels should be closely monitored. Yeah, it's definitely gotten closer. It's been slowly getting closer to us, and we have to keep everybody happy. Or else. The twilight. Bum bum bum. Alright, ads are supposed to start in 3 minutes. I might go ahead and run them now. That way, they don't interrupt gameplay. They don't interrupt any, like, reading or finding out things. So I'm gonna go ahead and run the ads now, so if anybody needs to take a little break from stream, now's the perfect time to do that. If anybody needs to go to the bathroom or go get some food, go refill your water bottle, and you guys don't want to miss anything out on stream, now's the perfect time to do it, because I'm not gonna be doing anything. I'm just gonna be chilling. And even if you, like, hey, if you don't need to do any of those, now's a good time to, like, take off your headphones for a second, stretch, if you need to, like, check anything you need to check. Did you guys leave your laundry in the laundry machine or something like that? Did you forget that? Go figure your shit out, okay? We're running the ads, we're doing it. Go make sure you're good. Have you taken your fucking meds today? You need to. Boy, oh boy. I love this game. This game is good and I like it a lot. Woo! Readjusting my chair and how I am sitting in it. What a time. What an absolute time. I love these silly little guys. I love these silly little guys, you know? A lot of silly little creatures. What's up in credits? Look at all these people who worked hard on this game. All those people working hard. I'm not gonna look super hard on the cast so I don't see any, like, potential spoilers there. But Nick, David, Courtney, Jackson, good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. The art? Everybody doing the art? Fuck yeah. Llewellyn, Eduardo, Trevor, Omega? Why does everybody in the art team have cool names and then there's Trevor? No offense to whoever Trevor is. I'm sure you're cool. But why did everybody else get the coolest names and then there's Trevor? I'm so sorry, Trevor. Like, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm just not looking at the right half of the screen. Courtney, Longmont. Longmont? Longmont? I don't know. I've never heard that name before, but I'm... Longmont Potion Castle? Why does everybody have such cool names? What the fuck? Jackson, Isabella, Bennett, Jessica, Jessie, Mitchell, Xander, Mandy, Erica, Juno, Abigail, Esteban, Steven, Christian, Elijah, Michael, Lucas, Cade, JD, Chris, Heidi, Sebastian, Maverick, Eduardo, Granny, Momo, Celia, Kiri, Nick, and David. Good job, everybody. And then the console ports. Joe, Redvonix, Patrick. And then even some patrons, dude. Fuck yeah. These people worked hard. And then, you know, the attributions. You sort of have to have those or whatever. I assume there's a lot of, like, you know... I mean, I read the art book from the base game, so I know there's, like... I know how, like, a little bit about how the images were made. But yeah, the ad should be over. Welcome back, everybody. I was just going through the credits. I'll probably do that again, after I've beaten the game. Hello, gamer. Hello, hello. So we can appreciate the credits again, and not just the people who are subscribed. Welcome, employee. Excuse you, my name is Rebecca. Did the person I was playing as in the main game have a name? Or even one that was, you know, like, listed? Because I don't recall them having that. Hello, hello, Supervisor Carroll. Oh.
Hudson here, HSH Pest Control. Listen up.
You're not...
The Mouse King is loose, and it's our understanding he means to stir up trouble of the Yuletide variety. My boys are working around the clock to find him and stop him in his tracks before things get too hairy, but sometimes things slip through the cracks. Little things, if you get my meaning. If you hear
Like mice?
anything strange, let us know as soon as you can. There's new data coming your way. Read it carefully. Keep those eyes peeled. Hudson out.
Yeah, Lee, were you fucking right? Is it the Mouse Revolution? Oh my god! The Nutcracker! That's a Christmas thing! The Nutcracker! The Rat King! Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Belsnickel. Human-shaped pine-based life form known to visit on winter nights, adorned in animal furs and a wooden mask bearing a friendly visage. Homeowners experiencing this report break-ins, finding berries, sap, pine needles, scratch marks on the floor, or dead pets. I hope he's the mouse king. Riding Whiskers the cat is a steed. I hope it's the mouse from last game. Oh. Hello, hello. Whitaker.
We need someone to come check our house for damage. I think I felt an earthquake last night. And this morning, I noticed those godless Hendersons across the street crying about something with the police. So I'm fairly sure whatever happened must have been enough to damage our property.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things, as I pointed out when I was first going through this, there's a lot of things that involve structural damage to property. So that could be a lot of things. I'm going to go ahead and keep reading about the new ones.
Please
Back to Belsnickel. Don't pose mortal harm to humans, can lash out to those they perceive as wrongdoers, hazardous to mammals or pets, should they require more pelts. Berries are safe to eat that they leave behind. So this guy's sort of like a Santa-ish figure that shows up, potentially gives the gift of a berry, but also perceives those that they, like, wrongdoers bad. It's playing Jingle Bells in the background a little bit here. Gift tag. Humanoid creature, elderly human woman, smiling face, covered in soot or soil. Slips into homes during winter, leaves behind dolls, wooden idols, and sharp twigs and rocks. Mostly harmless, though don't be careless when playing with them because they can be sharp. They're stuff that they leave behind, not them themselves. The Hunt. Fungal weather phenomenon, carries infectious snow-like spores. Thunder, blizzards, electrical outages, violent and erratic behavior. Trees to break and fall, property damage, electrical outages, fires. Can cause symptoms in humans such as color blindness, physical deformations, and cannibalistic desires. The locomotive. Is this the motherfucking Polar Express? Train-like organism that can only be seen by animals and human children appears at nightfall after the 21st of December. Report floor rumbling, distant whistling, snow falling, strange patterns, missing children. Harmless to adults, harmful and fatal to children who enter. Children bearing sufficient faith are known to return the following morning. Oh boy. I mean, this could be it. I mean, there's a lot of different things, but like, floor rumbling at night and then the Hendersons being neighbors crying across the street. It could be they're crying because one of their children is missing. Godless, yeah. I don't know why... Wait, do you think Godless plays into it? I just feel like he doesn't like them. Unless you're just saying that, unless you're just pointing out that he said that because it's funny. Okay, I have to save the Mouse King for last, right? Kids with faith come back. You're so right. I forgot about religion. I was so caught up in Santa Claus. We got a white. Misshapen former humans that have been exposed to the hunt. Coming in a variety of unfortunate bodily configurations. I gotta stop skimming. I read that part out loud. When it said kids with faith come back. I'm reading the whole things. I'm just not reading them all out loud to preserve my voice. Because if I was reading the entire entries for 4 hours straight... There's a reason I don't only play games with multiple characters who have silly voices, even though those are my favorite. There's like sufficient faith. I was just like so caught up in it being Polar Express themed, because that's what they had to do, right? They had to believe in Santa Claus. Or at least that's what the main character had to do. And then again, Christmas is a Christian thing as well. So, if it's a non-Christian household, then they might not, even if it could still be a Santa thing if they don't do Christmas there. Exposed to effects of hunt, bodily configurations, unfortunate. Wild and unpredictable violent behavior, gurgling, coughing, hacking. Attempt to bite or otherwise harm most humans and animals. Speed and strength can vary. Most direct encounters are fatal. I will say I'm not reading the solutions on any of these. Because those are mostly flavor text. And cool ways of doing them. Like, that's only been relevant for one hob in the main game. And like, this is cool shit as well. But it's not relevant to me diagnosing them. And I am live. If I'm casually playing, I'd read. But I'm... Ooh! That's cool as hell! Large bipedal, goat-like creature, breaks into homes, devours human children, arrives after snowstorm, sound of chains or hooves, broken doors or windows, missing children, dangerous to children, attempt to devour children on sight, ignores adults that are too large to eat unless they come between the sinner and its feast. It's like a Krampus type shit. Fucking awesome. The Saint. Santa! Warlock resembling elderly human male, bearded. Thick robes, riding a pale horse-like creature. Oh god, the fourth horseman. Travels through snowstorms at night, leaving strange artifacts on the doorsteps of owners. Arrival often followed by the sinner. Acceptance of artifacts given by him by bringing them into one's home can often result in the gift receiver experiencing great fortune and luck for a span of 30 years. After the 30-year period, the saint will return to collect their due. It is a warlock, after all, so yeah. Advised not to accept these gifts. The Perchta? Intriguing. Large humanoid creature vaguely resembling elderly human woman. Beak-like nose, long sheet-like skin. Entering homes full of refuse, chaos, and filth. I don't know if that means the homes are full of refuse, chaos, and filth, or she enters homes while she herself is full of refuse, chaos, and filth. Homeowners experiencing her often report break-ins, nightly sounds of clattering, and shed skin on the floors. Dangerous to homeowners, utilizes humans as makeshift scarecrows to keep other pests at bay, and most human adults normally don't survive that. The Mouse King! Ah! It's just a normal mouse! Fuck yes! I think that's the exact same mouse sound effect. Yep. Mouse King, I love this little guy. Prominent member of a traitorous clan of mice known for recruiting and leading them in nefarious activities such as riots, heists, and assassinations. Homeowners with the Mouse King often report sounds of squeaking, scratching, and seeing strange mice behaviors such as mass coordination or attempts at communication. Poses an incredible threat to all living things, and its destruction should be immediately prioritized. Fuck yes. Gotta be Mike as the Mouse King. I so hope so. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the, I believe it was called the Locomotive. Yes. On the Polar Express. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I don't remember any of the words. Hot chocolate. Shout out to the hot chocolate scene in the Polar Express. That shit went hard. And for why? Hello, hello. Home Safety Hotline. Nick.
I have been robbed. Someone broke into my house and completely cleaned out the fridge and cabinets last night. There's wine all over my floors, discarded milk jugs. It's absolutely disgusting. I demand a refund for this useless home security package you people sold me. It's only good for hearing thieves cackle after the fact.
Oh, thank you for that last clue. Because... and for silly, I would assume. You never saw it? You've never seen the Polar Express? Wait. It looks horrifying. Why would I seek it out? Look. Okay, let me make sure this tab is muted because I don't want to get copyright. Is this... Chat, let's all watch this video together. I'm going to have it muted. We need to quickly take a quick Polar Express break. Everybody, click on this link. I will say when to hit play. Let me mute my PC so I can play this and I can hear it without it copywriting stream. I'm gonna count down from 5 and we're all gonna hit play. So everybody open this up in another tab and we're all going to have a good time looking at the hot chocolate scene, alright? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refreshment. Look at these fucking guys! The best scene in this fucking movie. It truly comes out of nowhere and I fucking love it. Never ever let it cool. This shit was fucking magical. She hid her hot chocolate, I wonder why. Never ever let it cool. I'm glad this scene is as good as I remembered. It's so beautiful. He's fucking moonwalking. God, I love these fucking weirdos. I don't think those characters ever appear again. I think it's just the conductor. I don't think all of those, like, waiters ever appear again. Those kids had... Oh my god, shut up, know-it-all. Okay, we can all close it now. We don't have to listen to all this dialogue. All we needed to see was the scene. I don't give a shit about the rest of it. Oh my god, thank you all for indulging me in hot chocolate. Do you understand now, Dompier? Anyway. I'm glad this person mentioned hearing cackling at the end, because otherwise I'd just be like, there's so many people who break in and steal shit. Not in the slightest, but you are entranced. That's it! You got it! Yeah, we got it! Hot chocolate. Anyway, Nick, their problem is that they have some silly little Yule men. Let me double check that Yule men are the correct entry. Yep, I know it by the image. Because they giggle, they laugh. Yeah, that's like, that scene just truly comes out of so nowhere. And I love it. It's like, you guys want some drinkies? Hot chocolate. Dun, dun, dun. See, in my elementary school, I remember there being a day, right? This is probably one of the best days in my school life, right? It was around Christmas time. I'm gonna wait. I'll tell the story after we get our next call, because I know it's going to happen soon. I'll tell this little story, because I don't want to get interrupted. Hello, hello, Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you? Ray?
It's in my cornflakes. It's in the ceiling. It's in my coffee. God, it's in the wallpaper. Oh, please.
The Holy
Make it
Spirit.
go away. Make this godforsaken demon go away.
Oh, the goat? It's the goat. So anyway, I remember there being, I don't remember what grade I was in, presumably 4th or 5th grade, in my elementary school. I remember one day we, like, came into our classroom thing about the Polar Express for you, Dampier, is they all had, like, they, like, reached into their pockets and they all had a ticket. Like, none of them, like, got a ticket. They just, like, they suddenly, like, appeared on their persons. But, like, we walked into the room, our room, and all of our desks had the little golden tickets from Polar Express on them, and we were all like, yo? And they were like, we're all going down to the library, and we're all gonna watch Polar Express. And it was like, yo! And so our whole class went down there, and I think maybe, like, 1 or 2 other classes. I think they were doing that throughout the whole day, but, like, you know, not doing the entire school at once. Just, like, a couple, like, I think, like, all of each grade at once, or something along those lines. And so we, like, go down there, and we all, like, are, like, in the dark, we're watching it, and during the hot chocolate scene, they pull in a hot chocolate cart, and they give every single kid a hot chocolate. That shit fucking ruled. Truly, like, I do not care that much about the Polar Express, but that day was awesome. Polar Express is, like, I don't think it's anybody's favorite Christmas movie, but that was fucking awesome, and I loved it. That was magical and fun. Yeah! We all got hot chocolate! I love that kind of shit. I wish school did that more often, and not just for elementary school stuff. I wish, like, people embraced whimsy in their day-to-day lives like that. Hell, not even just schools. I wish people did that at, like, work or whatever, you know? But yeah, okay, anyway, you're being tormented by demons. That's the goat. Have fun with your goat! And it's that goat, not the other goat. I'm very confident. Actually, let me go down to the, Mouse King. I want to look at you. I can't fucking believe this shit. Home Safety Hotline. Well, that can be a lot of things.
Please hold.
That can be a lot of things. Now, there wasn't a wizard. Let me double check. My immediate inclination is Avalanche again, but let's just double check because there were a lot of ones that dealt with structural integrity of buildings. Like, let's see here, like, what was the, what was the one I was thinking of? Sinking Foundation? Let me listen to it again. That does sound more like an avalanche than a sinking foundation. Because it does sound like rushing stuff. Shaking, thunderous sounds. Definitely a thunderous sound. I'm gonna go with avalanche. I know I'm not, like, double checking super extremely, but also, like, I don't know, I've only gotten one thing wrong so far. I feel like I can be a bit cavalier. I can be a bit cocky. I gotta get onto my high horse so I can get knocked off of it, you know? I gotta give people the opportunity to knock me off of my high horse. Where is the mouse? I almost said the mouse prince, but no, that's... that's different. If I had a dream, I'd shrink down to the size of a mouse. Hello, Home Safety Hotline. Are you a mouse?
Hudson here. Pay attention. I've got word from the boys that the Mouse King was last seen wearing a disguise. I repeat, the Mouse King has gone incognito. Be on the lookout for any conspicuous individuals of a rodent-adjacent variety. Hudson out.
My train. I'd shrink down to the size of a mouse, and I'd live among the mice. God, I should memorize that. I should memorize that monologue. Hello, safety hotline. You have a dog!
Hey, I think some kind of wild animal's in my house.
You're
Our
trying.
wooden floors are scratched to hell and back, and there's a bunch of sap and needles and stuff littered around the place. Please, could you send somebody over to find this thing and get it the hell out of my place? Hey, sit quiet, boy. Sit down, hey.
Please
That's
hold.
the woman. What was her name? Is she the Perchta? Or is that the different one? No, it's the other one. Where's the other woman? Who is the other woman? Not you. But it's one of the new ones. It's not the center. Which one was she? Women, yeah. Belsnickel? Belsnickel! Cause she... Okay, this one wasn't gendered, but in my mind she was. Actually, I might be combining her with... There's another one. The dog is fine right now, it's fine. Yeah, there's her, and there's a second one. The gift tag. Let me double check the gift tag. Okay, good. She does leave twigs and rocks. But she's not leaving other things in there. It is the Belsnickel. The dog will remain fine with the solution, I'm sure, yeah. Dog is alive. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you? Laura.
Please, you have to help me. I think my husband has joined some kind of cult.
Wow.
He's not acting like himself lately, and I found what looked like satanic symbols in the attic, along with what looked like a scarecrow in the center.
Uh-oh. Okay,
hold.
who was the scarecrow person? Somebody said something about scarecrows. It's one of the newer ones. Somebody... It's not the center, but I'll look at you anyway. Was it Perchta? Well, it does make scarecrows, but... Not acting like himself lately makes it seem like somebody pretending... Cause, like, it feels like there's stuff. Might be the fungi? I'm gonna check. I remember like reading some stuff about this. Let's definitely go over all of the new ones. Well, we don't have to go over antler growths. Definitely not that one. Not avalanche. Belsnickel, no. Cloth, no. Dwarves, no. Elves, no. Gift tag, I doubt it, but I'll look at you anyway. Yeah, no. Hans, you were new, right? Right, you did. You look like you could be affluent. Are you affluent, wealthy, and or fortunate? Strange markings, sounds of wrestling. people acting abnormally. Make them do weird shit. Okay, it's probably Hans, but I'm gonna double check all of the other new stuff. Like the fungi one, this was the hunt. It is erratic behavior, but that also means thunder, blizzards, electrical outages that are not being reported here. Not gonna be the locomotive. Not gonna be Lucy, not gonna be the mayor. Definitely not gonna be the mountain warlock. Probably not the Mouse King. Not Ogress. Perchta was the baggy skin woman, yes. Yeah, I think it's Hans. In which case, I feel like I'm doing a bit of a dick move for reporting on my best friend, Hans. My dog, as Rodney from IT would say. Where's the Mouse King? I'm so sorry, Hans. Home Safety Hotline, how can I be of service? Denise.
Our house is falling apart.
That's not good.
The floorboards are cracking.
They are
The
not
doors
supposed to
aren't
do that.
closing properly, and nothing is draining anymore. Something very strange is happening, and I suspect it has something to do with my neighbor's renovation project. I've been seeing people hauling around giant rocks all week. Who knows if they damaged something on my property?
Oh,
Please,
big
oh.
rocks, you say? I mean, hopefully I'm not jumping to conclusions. But big rocks. What was that about people hauling them around, though? Is there something about that in the description of this? I mean, none of the other entries that talk about... It feels like the miners, the dwarves, or whatever. Ooh, let's look at the dwarves. Small rock-like creatures. That's just giant rocks, but... Increased heat, clattering or banging. Okay, there's not a lot... Okay, there is some structural damage, but it doesn't feel like as extreme as Denise is making it out to be. I am leaning toward Claw. I did read the solution for the claw. I don't tend to read them, but I'll read them now. Wishing to prevent damage from the home are advised to seek the aid of the ones conducting the claw, bringing either an offer of gold or their firstborn child. It does, but the ones conducting the claw does seem like, you know, people, you know, the thing about the people moving them around. Solution makes it seem more reasonable, yeah. It's like, I was already leaning toward it, but that's the final nail in the coffin. I got most of the nails in myself, but I'm much more confident putting it in there. I was more so reading, I find it funny of like, gold or your firstborn child. Equally valuable to the claw. You know? Equally valuable. Where's the mouse? Look at that beautiful little face. Excuse you, I was trying to look at his beautiful little face. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you today? Georgia.
Someone stole our competition out from under us.
Your voice!
I know it's those no-good Derricksons. They've always been jealous of us taking the annual Grand Gingerbread Master Award. Oh, rather than improve their own skills, they decided to break into our home last night and steal our posters. I found poor little postman Peter collapsed in pieces on the floor, right next to a big hole with the burned
Georgia, you're amazing, and I want to have, like, a long conversation with you. You're so great. Oh my god. Is that line that you said, Artificer, is that from, Mrs. Doubtfire? Because I did read that in the Mrs. Doubtfire voice, but I don't remember that line. My mind just instinctively read it in the Mrs. Doubtfire voice. I wasn't sure if that was just for whatever reason. Oh my god. Okay, so what does this mean? So you made a gingerbread house, and somebody stole it. And the gingerbread man who lived there was all broken in the yard next to a big hole with the burned remains of your thing. What does the ogress do? No, okay. What the fuck? Sinner? Nah. I have no clue. This just seems crazy. This just seems crazy, and I just hope that this isn't supernatural and that this is just some small town drama, you know? That sounds hilarious. I'm obsessed with the world that this woman lives in, where, like, oh my god, can you imagine? Like, you build a gingerbread house and you wake up the next morning and it's not there, it's in the yard and it's burnt, and you're just like, the fucking neighbors were so jealous of my gingerbread skills that they did this. Imagine living in a world where that is a reasonable conclusion to jump to. I'm obsessed with this woman. Georgia, you're great. Georgia, you're beautiful. Georgia, I need to hang out with you. At least for like an afternoon. Anyway, it's definitely not Antler Gross, Animation, Attic Gnome, Avalanche's Bat. Bad Hag, Bad Teeth. Probably not Bellsnickle. I don't know what the fuck this is. That'd be hilarious if that's what the Dorcha was doing. Probably not elves. I don't think it'd be dwarves. There's no, like, reports of, like, noises or anything. Big hole, burned remains of the post office inside. Ba 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 ba. I just thought of a good jump scare that this game could do to me, but it's not. This game isn't that type of game. I just like thought, like, cause you see these like big black bars on the side. Like there's some like ambiance here, but like I think it's mostly just that my monitor's big. I was like, oh, a hand could like reach out from behind this and then wrap around it and then pull down, and I could get jump scared by something. But this isn't that type of game. I just like, oh yeah, what if like a hand sort of peered around here, pushed it to the side and was like, hello, I'm a little creature back here. I'm a little goblin in your computer. It's me, the goblin who's eating all of your RAM. I'm nibbling it all up. I'm eating your RAM. I'm taking big bites of it. It's yummy. Give me your RAM. The Rat King should do that to me. You mean the Mouse Guy? The Mouse King? The PS5 guy. It's me, boy. I'm the goblin. Speaking to you inside your computer. It's me, the gay people that are live in your phone. I have no fucking clue. What does the white do? No. Parchta? I mean, the mayor eats shit. Okay, maybe I should just go through all of them. And not just the new ones. But I will start with the new ones, and there's more new ones near the bottom. They do report breaking in, but there's no sounds. And there's nothing about, like, burning or holes. Definitely not goat. Definitely not cat. Definitely not wood secretions. Definitely not winter fur. Definitely not wine sprite. Definitely not white. No. You sort of target clothing, right? Yeah. This little freak. I love this little freak. Yeah, it's not you, though. Yeah, and this guy isn't like a targeted attack. This guy's more so like a big doing stuff on his own. Not gonna be any of these wisps. No, no. What do you do? Yeah, you're more so a children guy. No. 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 What do reanimations do? There's nothing about smell. But there are large holes in the ground from this. But they don't seem like I'm gonna steal a thing and burn it type of shit. It's not really a raccoons type of stuff. Definitely not gonna be a puga, pipe hub, pine sprite, perchta, ogress, night gnome. No, why did I even click on it? No. I guess I can see what the Mouse King does again. Yeah, no. Mountain Warlock, I doubt it. Yeah. No, no. The mayor does take food. Nothing about holes. No, definitely, there would be noises mentioned. Blissey, no. Locomotive, no. No, no. 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 No, no. No. You're like a... Yeah, no. Give tag. No. You give things, not take. No. I doubt it, but I need to see what they do again. This is what I was thinking about the other day. Not the other day, earlier this stream. The other day in-game. The thing that made people feel cold whenever they weren't cold, but we didn't get a call about it being wrong for, I believe it was elves that time. So I guess we got it right there. It's not gonna be a fracture hub. Why did I even click on it? Definitely not gonna be that, or... Yeah, you guys don't break in. No, no, no. Could be a fucked up dwarf? No, 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 no. Dun dun dun. No. What does the animation do? could be an animation? What was the other one that I thought it could be? There was another one I thought it could be. But I forgot what it is. Yule Man? You don't mention any noises though, do you? Okay, let me read the full... And then... Ooh! Wait, didn't you say... Most animations will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function and no further action is needed. Collapse. Postman Peter collapsed in pieces on the floor in the yard. Animation. That's why it's still here. As an option. And if I'm wrong, well, I had no clue for that one otherwise. Other than Yule Men. But I feel like they're giggly little bitches. Yeah. It was still the neighbors. Anyway, hello? Wade.
I'm not sure who else to call about this, but...
What up, Wade?
Something very weird is going on in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Some strange man in a large trench coat and Halloween mask is going around ringing neighbors' doors, carrying some kind of paper or notes. He hasn't come to my house yet, but I'm very afraid of what they might be up to. Pepper, stop scratching the door. He's going to think we're home.
Is this the mouse?
Please hold.
Because, like, there's a lot of things that this could be. Right? Like, the... you know, the, carolers go door to door. Mary Lloyd goes door to door. But the cat... They set, like, Halloween mask looking. I feel bad because I want the Mouse King to win. Don't let them know about Mike's location. See, look. On one hand, I want Mike to survive and I want him to do well and I want him to make a revolution. On the other hand, your cheer is so fine, King. I can get one wrong. I can let the mice go about their little... I can let them do things. I'll make it believable. Oh, going door to door? Looking weird? These guys are like weird birds. It must be a false caroler. Cats like to eat birds. Cats like to eat birds. Okay, so it is immediate if I get it wrong. I couldn't remember if there was like if there was a delay. Cheer levels are still good. Hello, how can I help you?
He's at my door. The trench coat man. The info you sent didn't help, and now he's here. The least you can do is stay on the line with me while I get rid of him. Sir, kindly get off my property now before I... Pepper, what are you doing? What the hell is going on?
I think it collapsed into a bunch of mice. Literal trench coat mouse. I can't believe you predicted this, Lee. Hello, home safety hotline. Porter.
I need you to send out someone to change out our locks. My mother-in-law has finally gone far enough, and I've had it with her. I don't know how, but I think she's managed to get a copy of my key to come in and leave these creepy little dolls for my kids at night.
Oh, it's the gift
I saw that
tag?
old bag myself on the security camera. It's a bit fuzzy, but I can make out those crony old arms of hers.
How dare you? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Please hold.
Yeah, you didn't cheat. No, this game is just awesome. Porter, you suck. Yeah, elderly human woman leaving behind dolls. God damn, Porter, what did she do to you? Like, there better be a justified reason behind this hatred, otherwise it just looks like misogyny. 90%. That's an A, baby. I started, like, voguing with my hands. You guys can't see that, but just know that I was. Here we go again. Twilight. Let's see here. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do. 10k miles at 6 a.m. Increased level of cheer spreading. Highly advised. We need the Christmas spirit. Hey! What are you doing here on Christmas, dog? XD. Unfortunately, you both know why. I'm sorry this always falls on your plate, Becca, especially with the extra madness going on at pest control this year. Today's gonna be a rough one. Here's hoping to see you tomorrow, dude. We all have you to thank for this past year. Am I the only person working today? Like, I get it's Christmas and all. But, like, you should hire more people. It's just me? And me? Me alone? I gotta... At the very least, I'm gonna be paid a whole lot. Do these people pay? These people might not pay. These people might be like, you have become one with the soil now. We love being beneath the dirt. You want a bonus? Would you like some leaves and mud? As a nice bonus, some more nutrients for your soil. You may frolic upon the fields a little bit. Like, okay, sure. Like, can I get some money so I can, like, buy things, though? Like, yeah, you guys are cool, this is all cool, this is, yeah, but, like, I need, like, currency. Even if you guys are providing for me, like, even if you guys are like, oh, you can get your nutrients from the soil, I'd like to buy, like, an anime figurine or something, and I can't do that with the power of dirt. I'm not gonna be able to flash a little mole card saying, like, hey, did you know that, like, all of the grubs and bugs are friends with me? And they like the dirt. I could definitely see this place being, like, super shitty in regards to employee welfare. I mean, when you get fired, you do turn into a rat. You do turn into a rat. They do turn you into a little bit of a mouse. A little bit of a squeak squeak. Once again, ads are in 4 minutes. I might go ahead, I think I'm gonna go ahead and run them now while we're in between days. But it is Christmas. So, in case anybody needs to take a little break, we're going to be running 3 minutes of ads. In case you don't know, I run 3 minutes of ads once every hour because Twitch ad revenue is crazy and you need to have a certain percentage, a certain amount of ads showing, and I think it's better to get them all out of the way rather than just letting them happen throughout stream. So that way we can take little pausing breaks and whatever. And, you know, we don't have to... We get little breaks and stuff. We don't have to be at 100% for 4 hours straight. So if anybody needs to go to the bathroom or go get a snack, now's the perfect time. This is a little break moment, and I'm running them now. I've hit the button. They take a few seconds after I hit the button. There they are. But yeah. As a bonus, doing these 3 minutes every hour disables pre-roll ads for anybody who's popping in within the next hour. Well, I guess 63 minutes now. I get whatever time was left over, because it was 3 minutes until ads. So, then it's like, you know, I get a bit more time. But yeah, if anybody needs to, like, take a break, now's the perfect time. Being subscribed just means you, like, get emotes, and then also you get to hear me just stall for, like, 3 minutes. And truly just sort of repeat the same things every ad break. So, like, hey, have you taken your meds? Have you saved into your files? Have you done any of that things? Fix your posture. You, right now, do it. Fool. I cast a curse upon ye. Curse of make your spine good. Sorry, I have a thing pulled up. I have the way that I manage my chat, I have pulled up, and I do see, like, some ads on it during these ad breaks. And apparently there's, like, a Silent Hill 2 thing happening. I don't know if that's, like, a remake or a remaster or whatever. I just looked over and I saw Pyramid Head, and I was like, Pyramid Head? That guy? I like that guy in concept. I don't know that much about Silent Hill 2, other than basic information about it, and, like, seeing, a video essay or two about it because it's been influential in video games. I'm just like, but, you know, I see Pyramid Head, I'm like, that's the guy's cool. Everybody needs to have a couple of fictional characters from fandoms that you're not in, that you're like, I like that guy! That's Pyramid Head to me. I'm just like, that guy, I like his design. I like his concept. He's weird, and I like it. I don't find him scary, which is unfortunate for, like, a horror thing. I'm sure if I, like, played the game and saw him in his original context, maybe I would be, but as he is, I'm just like, that's just a guy. That's just a shirtless guy with a big triangle on his head. So I'm just like, I don't know, man. I guess he does have a really big sword. I guess he does have a really big sword, doesn't he? A fucking huge sword, as a matter of fact. Got, like, an anime-ass sword, you know? Welcome back from the ads. I don't know if you guys heard me talking about a big sword at the end of that or not. If you didn't, well, you definitely heard me say it then. Whether you did or not, I'm not gonna explain myself. I need to keep some things for the ad breaks. Some mysteries. The ad breaks and the VOD channel, I guess. Christmas! Click, click. Clocking on in. And we have all of our entries. I assume it's going to be like Home Safety Hotline, where, like, I'm not going to be able to, like, read them after a certain time. I have to remember. Is that true? Carol? Or, what's his face? You had, like, a generic man name. Was it, like, Dan? Or Dave? Harold? Was it Harold? Hudson! It's not as generic, actually.
But that little royal pain has given us the slip. He was last seen hightailing it towards the head office with his swarm in tow. I repeat, you have a whole gaggle of mice coming your way. My boys are coming in to break the walls down. We're gonna seize the king no matter what. Tell your buddies up at IT they're gonna have plenty of work ahead of them tomorrow. That's how it has to be. Hudson out.
Hudson. Oh. I have a feeling that even if I had reported him, that, like, this dialogue would be the same, where it's like, we almost had him, but he gave us a slip. New entries available? Are you lying to me? Hello, hello! Home Safety Hotline. How's it going? Carol!
Greetings, Rebecca. I'm certain that you've seen the skies today. The light's gaze has fallen upon us. I'm calling to wish you and the rest of the caller response team the best of fortunes. I know I need not remind thee that this day is one of great import, and is to be treated with the utmost gravity. Spread much merriment, and cheer to all you can, and I hope to see you all on the morrow.
Okay, so I'm not the only one. The rest of the caller response team. Got it. Good, 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 good. Epic, epic, epic. Yeah, I don't see anything new. Just waiting for a person to call me, waiting for a client to call me, waiting and waiting, I'm waiting for someone. Hello, hello, Home Safety Hotline. How can I be of service, Deborah?
Some Christmas-hating hooligan has broken into our house. I heard them fiddling around last night with God knows what and came downstairs to find they disappeared.
Wow.
They even drank all the milk we left out for Santa. Thankfully, my kids are none the wiser.
Thankfully, my kids are none the wiser.
Please hold.
So what, they just came in, moved stuff around, and drank the milk? So wait, like, they didn't even steal anything? You didn't, or if they did, you didn't mention it. I mean, this mentions that they do tend to, like, target children. So I don't know about that. Goat, no. Cat, no. Wood, no. Fur, no. Wine, no. White, no. Warlock remnant, no. Troll, no. Trash gnome, no. Twilight, no. Timeless, no. Sugarless, no. No. No, you specifically try and kill children. No, no. Right. No, no, you leave things on people's doors. No, no, no. No. I mean, you guys just, like, make things weird, right? Like, they didn't steal anything. It might be a hob. Because, like, there's nothing left. Did you, like, leave? Definitely not you. I could also check the gnomes while I'm here. I also remember one of the hobs, I think the fracture hob, is appeased by giving it, cheese? And cheese and milk are similar things. Mice... Is mice liking milk a stereotype? Is that a thing? Like, people say cats like milk? No, mice like cheese. I was like, what's the thing that people say that they do? It's the cheese. I'm just thinking about the Aristocats. I'm thinking about that mouse dipping that cracker in the milk. And that, like, threw me off for a second. The mouse is eating the cracker, though, that's more mousy. Well, yeah, cats are lactose intolerant, but, you know, people always say cats like milk. I'm not lactose intolerant, but, like, I don't like milk. That's the drawback of Kitty. I assume that's why. It could just be, like, a personal preference thing. Who knows? This is definitely not a house fire. What are the other hobs? Like, this guy was cheese, right? Yeah, this guy's a cheese guy. What are the other hobs? What do you like? Chromes? Cream or milk? Forbidden treat, can't blame them for their sins. I mean, they just fiddle around with stuff. I mean, we haven't had a hob yet. I've been low-key in the back of my mind waiting for there to be a hob. But, like, nothing has sounded like a hob so far. I feel like I love the hobs, right? I feel like they're iconic. I'm just going with it, and I'm just gonna hope. I'm gonna, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna bring my own cheer. I'm going to believe in my own cheer so much that it makes up for anything bad that the client feels, you know? I will single-handedly stop the apocalypse with the power of hope. Hi, my name is Makoto Naegi. Hello, hello, how can I help you? Dale.
Is it normal for a normal class to show up on a day like most folks in Texas? This guy's been looking real strange all day. Could a power plant be leaking nearby or something? Looks like this guy went all radioactive, if you know what I mean.
Radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah. This just looks like an Aurora Borealis or whatever, yeah? Yeah, there's like nothing in this description about like what it looks like or whatever, but I think we all know, right? And I didn't immediately get the wow. I didn't immediately get the you fucked up. You know? Sorry if you guys heard clunking. I was rotating my chair so I could lean into it. Hi, Home Safety Hotline.
They tried taking my baby! I boarded everything up. But I think I made them mad. I hear something coming. Something coming from the mountain. Listen to this. You have to help me!
Rhythmic rumbling.
Please hold.
Tried to take your baby. They wanted your baby? From the mountain. Hey, it's that time of year. It's that time of year. Okay. Okay, not an animation. Not an anthrogrowth, not an attic gnome, not an avalanche, not a bat, not a bad hag, not bed teeth. Belsnickel is polite, gives little berries, but does try to kill pets. Baby is not a pet. Black mold, no. Boggy, no. Carbo, no. Claw, no. Flabby, no. Not a hob. Dorcha, doubt it. Dwarf, no. No, 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 no. Could be a false artifact. Those do tend to target children. But something from the mountain makes me doubt it. No, no, no. No, you would be like, I need to find it, rather than like, I need to hide from it. No, no, no. What was the ogress's deal? Ooh, yeah, she does. I believe she did try to target people at high altitudes. She, like, if you piss her off, she tries to, like, get in your house and get you. She's, like, 8 to 10 feet tall. She's often associated with little Yule men and Yule cats. She kills parents who get between them and kids. No, killing parents who get between them and kids was the sinner. Those are both big ones, though. That could be the sinner. It could be the sinner. But I don't think, like, the sinner didn't mention a mountain. The ogress, I think, mentioned a mountain. Let me listen to it again.
They tried taking my baby!
I don't care about your baby. Let me hear the noises at the end.
I think I made them mad. I hear something coming. Something coming from the mountains. Listen to this. You have to help me!
I think those are like big footsteps. 'Cause she's fucking huge. The other guy is like, the sinner is a goat. Goat adjacent. I'm going with ogre. I'm going with Pokemon Ogre Pawn. This is Ogre Pawn, right? I haven't played it. Waiting for a call cause I can't look at anything. Gamer. Oh yeah, it would have said it. It would have. Right, it does immediately tell me in this version. Hi, Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you? Shep.
There's a nudist in our neighborhood. I contacted the authorities about this pervert crisis, but they told me to call you instead. Last night, I saw my neighbor darting through the neighborhood completely in the nude. The
Kitty.
pervert looked like he was terrified of being caught, as he's right to be. I need you to send someone over to arrest this nuisance right now.
Right now. I think it's the big cat who steals clothes from people.
Please hold.
I'm putting all my bet on huge cat who steals clothes from people. I've been waiting for huge cat who steals your clothes. I've been waiting since I read about huge cat who steals her clothes to diagnose a problem as huge cat that steals your clothes. I love huge stat. Huge stat? Huge cat. Meow. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you? Jeffrey?
Oh, thank God you answered. I don't know how long we have before the power goes out again.
Uh-oh.
But please, you have to send somebody out here. I'm at 451 Grover Lane. The storm is bad. It's really, really bad. And my mom got caught in a storm on her walk, and now she's in pain. I didn't know who else to call. What do I do?
Please hold.
Ugh, I have no clue. Fungal storm? Yeah, the hunt is what I was thinking about. Is there anything else that's like a storm? I don't know if there is. Like, there is like avalanches and stuff. This could just be a normal avalanche. But no, she was just normally walking. I guess, like, people who live on the mountains can go out for a walk, I guess, but... Yeah, I'm gonna go with the hunt. Because I do remember them talking about that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, and like being in a lot of pain during it, because like if it came into contact with you, you would undergo like mutations and deformities, I guess it said. Those rapidly happening, I imagine, would be rather painful. Hi, Home Safety Hotline. How can I be of service, Theodore?
We need help. I think we're caught in an avalanche. I don't know what to do. Everything is shaking.
Please hold.
We need help. I think we're caught in an avalanche. I don't know what to do. Everything is shaking.
What are those noises in the background? Now that's a wizard? That's a wizard sound. Is that what a wizard sounds like? It definitely doesn't sound like the other avalanches. Chanting? Is there chanting? I didn't hear chanting in here. I'll listen to it again. I thought it just sounded like weird wind.
We need help. I think we're caught in an avalanche. I don't know what to do. Everything is shaking.
Yeah, that could be chanting. The, like, sort of like... It definitely doesn't sound like a normal avalanche. And the fact that they've given me normal avalanches twice... Distant reverberating over the mountain chanting? Yeah. So that would be... What was he called? It was one of these warlocks. Mountain Warlock. There he is. I'm going for it. I didn't immediately get the... Boom. So... Hi, Home Safety Hotline. How can I be of service to you? Rod.
Hey, yeah, there's something real strange happening outside our house.
Yeah, Rod?
The sky looks all green, and I have a bad feeling about it. A real bad feeling.
Don't worry.
Please hold.
Be happy. That's the solution. Believe in the heart of the cards. Be happy and be nice. Feel the Yuletide spirit. Hi, Home Safety Hotline. How can I be of service, Joseph?
There's someone trying to spy on my son Richie and I. Just the other night, while it was raging outside, some prankster with a death wish came to our door and just absolutely hammered on it and left before I could answer. This kid left some kind of weird-looking orb on our porch, so I punted it into the trash. Probably some kind of spy camera to case the joint with.
Oh, during a storm. The saint comes around during a storm. But the thing is, the sinner comes by after. So this is either the saint or the sinner. Like, the orb was left by the saint. But is the person spying on him the sinner? I have a 50-50 here. I'm gonna go with the saint. I think... Why when my mouse click, when I go to this version, why does my hand only have 4 fingers? Whatever. Okay, I didn't get the boom. He might have just been like, wait, do I need to check in on you in 30 years? I can't you picked it up, but then you threw it away. So I don't know what that means about you getting a gift. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you? Beverly.
Some kind of insane drunk man is in our neighborhood, limping around and trying to bite people. Please send help over. The children can't go outside anymore with this lunatic lurching around and chasing the neighbors while wearing this stupid little reindeer headpiece.
Please hold.
Antler growths? They said that if they grow long enough that they can make the bodies animate about. And the sinner is the other one with horns, but the sinner is a quadruped, I believe. So I don't think she would confuse him for a drunken man. So I'm gonna go with antler growths. Mary Lloyd? No, this one bites, but I don't remember for this. The real one bites? No, she just knocked on doors, and then if you let her in, she would eat all of your food. And it didn't say whether it was a, biped or quadruped. But the image was unclear. Used to her biting people in the ass. I know, same. Oh, hi, Woodrow, what's up?
We just spent the night in our bunker during last night's storm, and it sounds like a ghost town out there. It's dead silent, save for the sound of some wandering souls coughing their lungs out.
Uh-oh.
The commies drop a deuce on us.
The commies?!
Please confirm. Over and out.
Did the commies drop a deuce on us? I was... Look, you saying that you had a bunker was a red flag. But I was like, maybe, you know, if you're in a place where, like, storms often happen, like, you know, like, maybe normal people have them.
Please
Did the
hold.
commies drop a deuce on us? Oh my fucking god. Anyway, there's a lot of whites outside. Not the kind that you like. But there's a lot of whites outside. What's next? Who's there? Who goes there? Hi, Home Safety Hotline here. Can I help you, Dennis?
What's happened to my husband? I came home from a trip and... Oh, God, it's horrible. The police won't do anything. Please, send someone. What kind of sick person would do something like this? There's so much blood. And straw. So much straw.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, is this? I was just listening like, is this a scarecrow? Is this a scarecrow? Is this a scarecrow? I'm
Please
sorry, sir.
hold.
Your husband got perched. Perched. I was like, what was her fucking name? Perchta? Your husband got perched. Rip. Hello? Anybody want to call me? I got a lot of knowledge to share with the world and help them during this terrible twilight. You know? Hi, Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you, William?
The lights. They're so beautiful, yet I feel so empty. So empty.
Is that the twilight? I don't know if that's Twilight or not.
Please hold.
I'm leaning towards Twilight. But I feel like there might have been an entry that fit that better, but I can't exactly check. I'll take the long scroll there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in all of these. Yeah, I think it's the Twilight. It would make sense that I've been getting a lot of calls about that, given that, you know, it's big. The big deal around everybody here. Do 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 do. I wish I could at least see the image of the Mouse King again. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you with your hazards, Mariah?
She's gone! The police won't do anything, please! You have to help me find Greta! Last night someone broke into the house and took my baby! By the time I got to her, it was too late! I saw them jump out the window! I think they might have been an escaped prisoner or something! They were carrying chains!
Chains, that's the sinner. I was like, please be more specific. There's a lot of guys that target children. Thank you for the chain thing. That is the sinner. Hate the sin, love the sinner. You gotta love this guy, alright? I know that he stole your child. Your child. Do-do-do-do-do. I guess I can't look at the Mouse King's image, but I was gonna go to the article for the spirit of the thing. Hi, Becky.
I think there's something wrong with our heating system. We have all the windows open right now because we're just boiling alive. I've gone to the basement to manually turn off the heater, but somehow it keeps getting turned back on and cranked up way too high.
And cranked up to high heaven. Send someone over to fix this as soon as you can. We're sweating up a storm this winter.
Please hold.
Okay, one of these was about things getting too hot. And it was one of the new ones because I read the whole article about it. Did the dwarves do that? It might be the dwarves, yeah. I think it's the dwarves. They messing with the heating and stuff. Oh, that's another guy who's not in this DLC, the Leprechaun. We looked at them for the claws, and I pointed that out. Yeah, I remembered pointing it out, and I remembered it was one of the new ones. And I was like, okay, dwarves is the only one of the new ones that I haven't done yet, and that I'm not confident on it being a solid no. Wait, what the hell? Oh! They're back! Jana.
They're getting closer. I can't bear it. I can't bear it. I can feel it. It's coming for us.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
hold.
Come on, 83% is enough cheer. 83%? 83%? I went over to the Mountain Warlock because I was like, let me make sure it's not just the Mouse King. That's okay. Because that would be very funny storytelling if only the Mouse King had an entry and nobody else did. Like, the Mouse King hacked into the IT and all that they did was make it so that only the Mouse King was in our files. Home Safety Hotline, how may I be of service to you, Hudson?
First off, you're welcome. Me and the boys had to make quite a mess to do it, but we finally done it.
No.
Yeah, that's right. We got you, Your Majesty. The rest of them scattered to the winds as soon as we captured their not-so-mighty leader. Spread the good news around the office and maybe call the IT department, some carpenters, and a plumber as soon as you can. Pretty sure that pipe is gonna burst one way or another anyway. Happy Yuletide, season's greetings. Hudson out.
Free him! Free him! At the very least, give him a proper trial! Home Safety Hotline, what can I do you for? I figured it was you, Carol.
You have worked the miracle once again, Rebecca. Thanks to you, the Lights Watch has passed over us once again. You are truly a lifesaver. As a friendly reminder, the office Christmas party begins on the morrow, so we had best see you there.
Yep.
May you'll shine upon me and be ever merry, Rebecca.
I have to be merry, or else we all die. Yeah! Oh, we're fading to black. Rebecca and Rodney! And there's Carol! Carol gives us a gift. The Home Safety Hotline department there. Oh, it's a crystal. Oh, hell yeah. We're hanging out. There's Hudson. Rodney seems a lot chiller now that I've seen him. And the body language really makes up for it. What the fuck is happening there? Gasp! Is this POV or the mouse? No. Oh no, that's a hob! It's a little hob guy! Fuck yeah, Rebecca! Getting dirt! Yeah, Rodney's a whole lot chiller now that I can see his body language. A lot of tone gets lost over text messages. Boy, oh boy. Options? Hell yeah. I haven't seen the bad stuff. That is... who knows? And I can see in here, yeah. I only got the 2 wrong. Want to see the bad end? I might. While the ads are not happening, I do want to go through the credits again, because I was sort of distracted there. Nick, David, Courtney, and Jackson. Good job, everybody. Llewellyn, Eduardo, Trevor, Omega. Good job for you all. Voice cast over here? Courtney, Longman, Jackson, Isabella, Bennett, Jessica, Jesse, Mitchell, Xander, Mandy, Erica, Juno, Abigail, Esteban, Steven, Christian, Elijah, Michael, Lucas, Cade, JD, Chris, Heidi, Sebastian, Maverick, Eduardo, Granny, Momo, Celia, Kiri, Nick, and David. Good job, all these fucking people. Console ports, Joe, Redbonix, Patrick. Fuck yeah. The patrons, they're not, yeah, I don't give a shit. Let's see, what day does this start on? Let's see the bad end. Christmas Day, let's get everything wrong. Let's, you know what? I think today everything's a hob. I think today everything's a hob. That's what I'm feeling. Or maybe everything's an animation, so I don't... Actually, wait, Exit to menu. Let me pull up instant phone call. Let me enable that in my options. That way, we don't have to sit around and wait for the next phone call. I don't want critical cheer immunity on, though. That defeats the purpose. That defeats the whole purpose of the experiment. Hudson.
Hudson here. We all...
Hi, Carol. Hi, Deborah.
Please hold.
Deborah, I've got the feeling that tonight's gonna be an animation. Hi, Dale.
Please
I think
hold.
that sounds like an animation to me. I'm gonna be so honest. An animation is just showing up and put up a whole lot of lights. Put up a whole lot of lights around you. Hi, Stella.
Please hold.
I think the thing that's targeting your baby is an animation. There's a lot of animated objects happening, and that's crazy. Oh shit, I should have listened to that. I'm gonna do that again. I want to hear the bad phone calls. Let me make sure it's still enabled. Yeah, good. Yeah, let's hear the bad ends. Let's hear the consequences of my actions. Hudson.
Hudson here. We almost
What the
had him,
fuck?
but that little royal pain has given us
What the
slip.
fuck? Okay, he's gone. I was like, why is he still in my ears?
Please
Deborah, it
hold.
was an animation.
Christmas-hating hooligan has broken into
Some
our house.
Christmas-hating hooligan. Hi, Dale.
Please hold.
Animation. Stella. Hi.
Please hold.
I believe that was an animation.
What is this thing in our house? I saw it hide behind our couch. It's hideous. Come and get this little thing out of our house this instant. Ah!
What is Deborah's normally? Deborah's normally is a hob, common hob. Hi,
Please
Shep.
hold.
Sounds like an animation to me. This is the lights guy then? Nope.
Heed this warning, Rebecca. You know as well as I the potential consequences of failure during this time. But perhaps this reminder may serve to further stoke thy fire. Please, for all our sakes, answer future calls with careful consideration of the cost we all pay, Rebecca.
Should have paid me more. Jeffrey?
Oh, thank God you answered.
Please hold.
That sounds like an animation to me, Jeffrey. Hi, Stella.
Dear boy, it's my baby! Please, you have to help him. You have to send some.
Oh, that's some fun noises. Also, it is interesting. I didn't get a phone call from the guy whose thing was Twilight. I think that's some cool shit. I think the people who call for Twilight aren't going to call back with a follow-up. Hi, Theo.
Please hold.
That sounds like an animation to me. Fun screams. Love to get to do some screaming. Hi, Rod.
Please hold.
I got a feeling it's an animation. How can I help you? Or how can I quote unquote help you? I believe it's an animation. Who goes there?
I don't know what this information you sent me means. Hurry and send somebody over, please. They're trying to come in. There's so many of them. Mom! You're awake! What are you doing? What happened to your face, Mom? No, Mom!
Awesome. Oh yeah, you were the that's an animation. That began with an A. Hi, Woodrow.
Please hold.
Yeah, that's an animation, bud. $2.4.
What is this garbage info that you sent us? And what does it have to do with getting rid of this insane reindeer man? I don't even know why the police told me to call you in the first place. If no one wants to do their job, I'll have to do it myself, darn it.
Who goes there?
What's happened to my...
Please
Sorry
hold.
about your husband. He's an animation now. Cheer level's critical. I've doomed us all!
Any punishment I am able to mete out pales in comparison to what will now transpire. Return to thy home and enjoy the last few precious moments of this fertile earth while it remains. Farewell, Rebecca.
Bye, Carol.
Reports are coming in of strange
Ooh.
green lights appearing in the sky.
Are panicking as the lights approach.
Extreme weather conditions across.
Do not look at the lights. Stay indoors. Christmas is ruined! No! I prefer you are unemployed, as do I, but I'm so glad it was still something as silly as that. Oh boy. What a good time. I love this game. It's awesome. Thank you all for joining. I'm glad that this was as long as it was. I was thinking it was going to be smaller, but no. This DLC is awesome. This game rules. Hell yeah. I highly recommend you guys play it yourself if you guys haven't. I mean, maybe you guys can get... Maybe there's something hidden if you get it 100% right. Who knows? But thank you all so much for joining. What a great game indeed. Oh boy. Let's see here, chat. It's about like 15 minutes early, but we can see who we can raid. We can see what's happening. Who's doing? Who's doing? Who's doing? Romeo and Juliet is doing. Okay, that's what we're doing. Got it. Okay, I'll close that menu. Let's see, here we are. Alrighty. It is the 10th. Right down on my little list here. Boop, boop, boop. I got small for a second. Alright, in case you haven't seen it before, this is the Romeo and Juliet redeem. With this redeem, I read a single page of Romeo and Juliet. This is a once per stream redeem. And we are in Act 3, Scene 3. Starting off with Friar Lawrence talking. Nurse and Romeo are also in this scene. Thou pass upon thy fortune and thy love. Take heed, for such a die miserable. Go, get thee to thy love as was decreed. Ascend her chamber, hence, and comfort her. But look, thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back, with 20,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Go before, nurse, commend me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them apt unto. Romeo is coming. Oh, Lord, I could have stayed here all the night to hear good counsel. Oh, what learning is! My lord, I'll tell my lady you will come. Do so, and bid my sweet prepare to chide. Yes, sir, a ring she bid me give you, sir. Hie you, make haste, for it grows very late. Exit. How well my comfort is revived by this! Go hence, good night, and here stands all your state. Either be gone before the watch be set, or by the break of day disguised from hence. Sojourn in Mantua, I'll find out your man, and he shall signify from time to time every good hap to you that chances here. Give me thy hand, 'tis late. Farewell, good night. But that a joy past joy calls out on me, it were a grief so brief to part with thee. Farewell. Woo! Hell yeah! Romeo and Juliet. Just being like, Romeo, chill. Romeo, chill. Romeo, chill. That's his dynamic with Friar Lawrence's in a nutshell. Is Romeo's doing anything and Friar Lawrence is like, dude, calm down. Just a little bit. Just a little. But you gotta calm down. But let's see who we can raid. We're going out on Romeo and Juliet. Many a people doing their little things. Many a people doing their silly little activities. Man. Lot of them. Man, I'm just like, who haven't I rated lately? And then it's like, I've rated everybody on this list recently. Ooh, that one seems... Huh. I'm intrigued by whatever this game is. I don't know what this game is. It's intriguing. It's a kind of pumpkin times. Do we want to see some pumpkin times? I have rated this person before. in the last 30 days, but I feel like everybody on my following who I'm not just like, oh my god, I'm 1,000,000% scared of you. I have. But let's fucking go. Let me double check pronouns because I am scared every time. I'm just like, what if they change them since what if this person changed their pronouns since I last saw them? Okay, they, she. That's what I thought. But I was like, what if? I never know. If I'm not constantly observing a person all hours of the day, I never know. I never know. But yeah, I rated them once before. They're playing like some kind of pumpkin game. I don't know what this game is, but I've just been like watching like this little preview and I'm entranced by it. But yeah, thank you. I have to look away from it. I'm entranced by the pumpkin. So everybody have a good time over there, alright? Yeah. I don't have much else to say, so bye! Bye 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 bye.